What's up, everybody? You're very welcome along to the Reds' first competitive match day of the 2019-2020 season. I'm your host Craig and you are all very welcome along to today's watch along. The team news is in. We will of course go through it in more detail as the chat starts to fill up. A couple of surprises maybe for the Reds, a couple of surprises of course for Manchester City. I know a lot of people don't really hold much stock in this game, but it's a game nonetheless and there is a trophy on offer, so I'm really intrigued to see how everybody sets up today, how the Reds go about their job and how everybody just takes the game. Really, it's nothing more than a glorified friendly, but in fairness, managers, overseas managers in particular, really do seem to hold this trophy to a much higher regard than us fans do, so it'll be interesting to see, as I said, how Pep and how Klopp take this one. I can see the chat starting to fill up already. Alex, Kirby, Lloyd, Gohan and everybody else coming in. How are we? Roberto, I can see you in the chat there, mate. Obviously Keane signed for Everton today, a player you guys have lost. No buyback clause in that deal as well, buddy, which is interesting. I'd love your thoughts on that one. I'm really excited. Football is back, motherfuckers. Football is back. And yes, you did just hear me use bad language. Bit of a caveat to the stream. If you're new, if you're not used to a stream that uses lots of bad language, this probably isn't the stream for you, to be fair. Just again, to be transparent, we will not be showing any match footage whatsoever today. We don't break copyright rules. We like to stick to the rules here on the channel. Team news is in. I will go through it as I said. I've got the Manchester City team news, the Liverpool team news. You can see the Liverpool 11 on the icon here beside me to my right. Right, what have we got? 3-1 with Origi to score, said to Jay. Liz is in. Good morning, Liz. Said it's obviously morning for you over there in Florida, Liz, but thankfully it's mid-afternoon for us, so my fat ass didn't have to get up too early. Tyke said, hey pal, Chelsea fan from Belfast here. Everybody down here loves the show. Thank you, mate. That's really, really kind. Chelsea fan from Belfast, interesting. Pop up to Belfast quite a bit, mate, so you never know, maybe up there someday our paths will cross and we can say hello. Prediction for the game, 2-1 is what I predicted yesterday, Liverpool FC for life, so I'll stick with that one. Again, let me just run through the Reds starting in 11. You can see the substitutes as well scrolling across the bottom of the screen there. So, Liverpool today have started with Alisson Becker in goal. No surprise there whatsoever. Right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Left back, Andy Robertson. Again, no surprises there. A couple of people were wondering who would partner Virgil van Dijk today for Liverpool Football Club. Well, the nod has gone to young Joe Gomez. So it's Joe Gomez and Virgil van Dijk centre-back pairing. Midfield trio for today's game. James Milner misses out and the bench completely because apparently he has a bit of a tight muscle, so it's just a precaution according to Melissa Reddy. So we've got Fabinho, Jordan Henderson and Gini Wijnaldum in midfield. Divock Origi on the left, Bobby Firmino through the centre and Mohamed Salah on the right hand side. Subs for today's game: Lovren, Matip, Chamberlain, Lallana, Shaqiri, Keita, Mignolet. I believe 6 substitutes are allowed today. I believe if the game is a draw, it goes straight to penalties as well. Klopp's being interviewed here now as I speak, obviously with my audio not being on for the game. I can't hear what he's saying, but I imagine he's saying 6 times, motherfuckers. 6 times. That's what I imagine he's saying. King regards from Australia. How are we, Ben? Welcome in. Think it's going to be a tough, sluggish game that will go all the way to penalties, said Tom Lad 914. Will Liverpool win? I hope so. Abhinav, mate, I really do. Manchester City team news is in as well. Let me just grab that one off my phone. Surprisingly, we had spoken about this quite a lot in the week in the build-up to the game. Leroy Sané is in the matchday squad, and not only is in the matchday squad, ladies and gents, he starts the game for Manchester City today. So, Manchester City team now is Bravo in goal, Walker, Stones, Otamendi, Zinchenko, Rodri, Silva, De Bruyne, Sané, Bernardo Silva and Raheem Sterling. So no out-and-out number 9 for City today. On the bench, Ederson, Gundogan, Gabriel Jesus, Sergio Aguero, Angelino, Foden and Garcia. So that's the Manchester City team news for today. Let me know your thoughts on both. Let me know if you would have made any changes. Ryan Brewster not on the bench for Liverpool today as well. 3 p.m. kickoff for those wondering, and I'm watching it on BT Sport. I think it's BT Sport 1. Let me just check. Yes, BT Sport 1 over here in the UK and Ireland is where I'll be watching the game. Ben Rafferty's going for a 4-0 win for the Reds. Maul reckons 1-1 and the Reds to win on penalties. Golden Tooth reckons 2-0 or 2-1 to us. Another trophy today, said Briggsy. Hopefully, pal. Hopefully, genuinely. I'm really not arsed. I've got to be honest about it. I can't change what I've been saying for a long time. Of all the trophies on offer for me, this is the one that it's more about making money for charity. That's how I see today's game. But look, if you can get one over Manchester City, if we can get a win, am I going to turn my nose up at it? No, of course not. Come on, Manchester City, said Benjamin Jarvis. Look, mate, we welcome fans from all clubs into the chat, so hello to you. 7-0 to the Reds, said Alex. Parade along the canal if we win, said Lee. I don't quite think so, mate, to be fair. What else we got? Come on, City 3-1, says A1MA1. Corey Studholm said 2-2, 5-4 on penalties. Doug said 1-0 to Liverpool, Mohamed Salah to score, and DZB is going for a 3-0 or 3-1 win to the Reds. I love the optimism, ladies and gents, I really do. Man City 4, Liverpool 0, said Tony Matterhorn. Be realistic, mate. I mean, honestly, even the most ardent of Liverpool fans wouldn't be thinking we're going to go out and spank City 4-0. So I think it's a bit disrespectful that you reckon with a weakened team you're going to go out there and beat us 4-0. It isn't going to happen. Not saying you won't win, mate. It's not going to be 4-0 though. Benjamin Terrell said, do you care about the Super Cup? Yes, I do. Super Cup, definitely. The World Club Championships as well, definitely something I want us to win because we've never won that. It's one competition the Reds have never won. So yeah, Super Cup definitely, because it's a genuine cup that we've qualified for. This is a glorified friendly, and I truly believe we don't have any business being in this game. Manchester City won the Premier League, Manchester City won the FA Cup, Watford could have been in as far as I'm concerned. It just feels weird to me that Liverpool are in this game, but look, we are where we are. Hey Craig, how are you today? I'm good, Jersey boy, thank you mate, I'm really good. Gonna watch the match, my dad and his friends. I'm buzzing, said Anthony. Enjoy it, mate, have a nice afternoon. Come on, Craig, let's get the win and carry the form from there, said Oof. Absolutely, mate. I mean, I'm not going to turn my nose up at a win. Drinking cold beer while watching this game, says Warrior of Actions. Obviously, mate, me being the boring fucker that I am, I'm on the Diet Coke. First one of the day, though, because I've been throwing coffee into me all morning. Long time no see, says Guillermo. How are we, sir? Welcome, great to have you back with us. Imran Khan said, come on the Reds. Craig, we need everything covered in silverware this season. We need to be dripping the fucking Mr. T of football, Stevie. I'm saying 2-1 Origi when Yaldum to score. 2 similar scores, said Mossy Kyo. 3-1 to the Reds, said Blitz Shadow. Will saying hello to everybody. Diet Chav, baby. It's a drink of champions, Stevie. Do you know what I mean, mate? It's a drink of champions, mate. None of your Diet Pepsi nonsense. Would this count as a trophy to the season? Technically, Keane, yes. It does go down in the history books. It does go down on your roll of honours. It is the most debatable of all the trophies, though, I think it's fair to say. Mickey Friars is at Wembley. Class. Have a great afternoon, buddy. And anybody else that's tuning in or anybody else that is at Wembley that's just popping in to say hello. Hope you all have an absolutely wonderful afternoon. Why do so many people love Coke? I don't know, Kirby, mate. I hope you mean from the beverage format. Like, I can only answer from that point of view. I don't know. I love it. I used to drink regular Coke, and then when I was first started going out with my missus, we moved into an apartment in Dublin city centre, and I drank regular Coke, she drank Diet Coke. We hadn't got paid yet. I was absolutely fucking stone cold broke, had no money, and all that was left in the house was Diet Coke, or in the apartment was Diet Coke. So I ended up drinking her Diet Coke, and that was 19 years ago. And from that day to this, I've never gone back. Really interesting story. I know it's something everyone needed to know. Do you think we'll get knocked out of the cups as early as last season? It absolutely depends on the draw. It depends on how strongly we put it, or how seriously we take them, what type of team we put out. Lots of things, mate. It's a complete guesswork up until then. We could get an easy run through and end up in both finals, or we could get very tough draws again like we did last season. Scolding Tooth wants to know how many trophies we win in this year. 2 or 3. Let me guess at 2 or 3, mate. Why not? Go balls out. I know a lot of people say, shut your fucking mouth, Craig, we won 7. But I'm trying to be gracious, shall we say, and go with 2 or 3. Subi, how are you, mate? Welcome in. How many trophies can we win? Just on that one. Super Cup is a proper trophy, said Lalou. Channel, BT Sport 1. Salam, mate. BT Sport 1. I'm not sure outside of the UK and Ireland where it's on, though. Mane's on holiday, says Mental Screw. Yes, he's back tomorrow. He reports back to Melwood to start his pre-season training tomorrow. So hopefully he should be in the matchday squad for the game against Norwich on Friday. Any transfer gossip? I wish I could say yes, Mark. But no, mate, not that I've heard. Obviously you've seen the stuff about Coutinho, possibly Arsenal. Barcelona have signed Firpo. Everton have signed the guy Keane from Juventus. Nothing else, mate, that I've really seen, especially with regards to Liverpool. Hope you and your family are doing well. 2-0 win to us. We're doing really well, thank you, mate. Really nice and refreshed after a holiday. Mane is on his holidays, said Mentals. Yes, he's back tomorrow, as I said. Again, channel BT Sport 1 for those asking. 3pm kickoff UK and Irish time. If Liverpool lose, it doesn't matter. That's it, Liz. If we win, of course it matters. If we lose, it doesn't matter. Because we're football fans and we're hypocrites. Be fair about it, we are. I'm a massive hypocrite. I'm forever saying it. What happens to Liverpool versus Schalke game? It was cancelled ages ago, Cade, mate. Ages ago. As soon as we knew we were playing in the Community Shield, that friendly was cancelled because this basically became the last game of pre-season. Watching from Zambia. I really missed the channel. Lots of fun last season. It starts now. We mean business, says Guillermo. Thank you, mate. We've been going all summer, buddy. I know we haven't had really many watch-alongs to do, but the channel's been going all summer, but it's great to have you back with us. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're watching in the world, wherever or whoever you support, welcome. Thank you for giving us a try today. We will be starting our match coverage obviously at 3 p.m. There'll be an alternative commentary, live interactive chat, but no match footage because we fully respect the copywriters, the copyright holders' rights on this, and we like to play by the rules. Keen to Everton, said Footy Blaze. Yeah, good piece of business by them, to be fair. No buyback clause in that deal as well, which is interesting. Maul said, I think a Champions League trophy last season was a catalyst for us to win more trophies, including the Premier League. And Stevie Richards wants me to pour some sugar on him. I don't have any on me, mate, but I'm sure you've got some in your gaff, mate. Lash it all over yourself there. Give yourself a little jiggle as well, just to make sure you spread that sugar out. Worst decision by Juve to let Keane go to Everton, said Footy Blaze. AJ said, Craig, I think the title race will be done by Christmas. Whichever team has the best start will pull away. Hope not. I really hope not. Unless, of course, we're 15 points clear, in which case I'm all for it. But it is more interesting when it goes on a little bit later into the season. Farwell said, got it to subscribe so I can watch an ESPN Plus for those that are in the States or Canada perhaps as well. Luke said, no, he was replying to somebody else. Vimal said today, RIP Liverpool. Alright, mate, look, be careful with the type of language that you're using there with the RIP Liverpool nonsense. You know what I mean? Have some caution with what you're saying. If you think Liverpool are going to get their asses handed to them, Vimal, by all means, mate, put it in the chat, but be careful using the phrase RIP Liverpool. I think you understand where I'm coming from. I know it probably wasn't intentional, mate, giving you the benefit of the doubt on that one. Daniel Royal, how are you, sir? Welcome in. Liz said, my favourite YouTuber. Thank you, Liz. That is so very kind of you. Just the fact that people tune in to watch, Liz, means the world to us. But to be up there amongst your favourite YouTubers, thank you so much. That's really kind of you. Francois said, where can you watch the game on YouTube? I don't believe you can, mate. That's all I can say. I don't believe you can watch the game on YouTube. Let's get this trophy, lad, said missing name. Again, as you can see, my friends, we are on the road to 20k. Every single one of your amazing subscriptions counts. So if you want to help us out, please do hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Share the stream. Let people know about us. Whatever helps. But we would love to try and hit 20k as soon as we can. Julia said, good luck to you boys, Liverpool. You'll never walk alone. Thank you very much, Julia. Strong lineup, said Adam. Yep, indeed it is. Let me run through it one more time for those coming in a little bit late. Liverpool have gone today with a starting 11 of Alisson Becker in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back, Andy Robertson at left back. Virgil van Dijk will be partnered by Joe Gomez today in the centre of the fence. Fabinho, Jordan Henderson and Gini Wijnaldum taking the centre of midfield. Divock, Origi, Bobby Firmino, Mohamed Salah make up the front three. Bench today for Liverpool, Mignolet, Lovren, Matip, Chamberlain. Who else we got? Lallana. Just bear with me, it's wait and see. Cakir, and I think there's one or two more. Naby Keita. And that's it. That's the bench for Liverpool today. No James Milner. He has a tight muscle according to Melissa Reddy, so he's been kept out as a precaution. No Ryan Brewster on the bench either for Liverpool today. If you get Werner, how quickly would you get in the starting 11? Honestly, I would say if any player came into Liverpool right now, it would probably take the usual 6-8 weeks before we see them up to a level of fitness where Jurgen Klopp would feel like he could drop them into a starting 11, mate. What league position do you think we'll be in? Numero fucking uno, pal. And do you know what I mean? I honestly believe Liverpool are going to win the Premier League this year. I think Manchester City will have their eyes on the Champions League with that potential European ban hanging over the head for the following season. Look, I'll go through that in more detail tonight in the late night agenda as well, but I do believe that we have a great chance to go and win the Premier League this year. It's going to be difficult. City are a great squad. Spurs have strengthened, United have strengthened, Arsenal have strengthened. It could well be a much tighter title race, or a much more competitive title race than last season, I should say. It won't be much tighter. City attack for the game is deadly, but we should score against City. They don't have an out-and-out number 9 playing today, as I said, so just let me run through the Manchester City team one more time for those coming in a little bit late. Claudio Bravo, Walker, Stones, Otamendi, Zinchenko, Rodri, Silva, De Bruyne, Sané, Bernardo Silva and Raheem Sterling. On the bench for City, Ederson, Gundogan, Jesus, Aguero, Angelino, Foden and Garcia. Just did, Biggie. Hope you heard it, mate. Just gave you the City lineup there. I'm at the game, said Luke. Class. Enjoy, mate. Have a great afternoon. Looks good there at Wembley. Pitch looks nice. Weather looks decent. Again, two very strong teams. It'll be interesting to see how this one pans out. United strengthen you on drugs, son. No, I'm being very, very fucking realistic, mate. If you don't think that adding in Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Harry Maguire is strengthening that shit show of a defence that United had last season, mate, then you're on drugs. Whether you believe that they're value for money or not, that's another conversation. But to say that adding Maguire or Aaron Wan-Bissaka isn't strengthening that United defence, you're just being foolish, mate. I mean, even the most bitter of us amongst the Liverpool fans would have to admit they've strengthened a bit there. They haven't got value for money, I'll absolutely admit that one, but they have strengthened. Hala Madrid, I'm excellent today, sir. Thank you. I hope you're keeping well. I remember you had AK, said Biggie. Yeah, we've come a long way very quickly, and I'm very, very grateful, mate. I don't know how. I'm still fucking shocked as to how we've gone from AK, which I think we were at AK around October, November time, and here we are now touching towards 20k, mate. It's amazing. I'm very grateful. Screw City, said Luke. Screw them indeed, mate. Screw them, and then screw them again. We've a much better defence than them, said Danny. Yes, we do. We've one of the best defence, if not the best defence in the league, in my humble opinion. Mr. Crosby said, we love Wembley on the 4th of August. Beat Barca 4-0 there on the same day, I believe. A game that for me will be remembered for that Marco Grujic header. What a fucking header that was. I don't know if anybody else remembers. I'm sure you do. Red Squirrel said, this is a preferred Liverpool defence. Liverpool could have done with another attacking midfielder. Looks a tad weak going forward, perhaps. I agree. I'm not going to lie, mate. I would have ideally added another attacking player this summer. But, as I've said all summer, if it isn't happening this summer, it's most probably because there's something in the works for next year, or a player that Klopp just couldn't get in this year. Why is Alisson still wearing 13? Haven't got a Scooby-Doo, mate. I don't know if technically this is counted as a trophy from last season. I don't know. And if it is, then it's last season's squad numbers. That's the only thing I could guess, Ryan. Epic Entertainment wants a shout out. How are you, mate? Welcome. 13 minutes. 13 minutes at Ping Precious Vlogs. Yep, 13 minutes to go, ladies and gents, until the Reds are back in action for the 2019-2020 season. Luke Tunmore wants a shout out as well. How are you, pal? Got to keep my eyes on WhatsApp as well, because I've got a little bit of work to do while I'm on the phone, or while I'm on the stream as well, which will require me to have WhatsApp open. So I need to keep an eye on my notes there on WhatsApp. Why is Peter Drury not the BT Sport main commentator? Mate, I haven't got a clue. I can't tell you. That's a question for BT Sport, I'm afraid. What else? There's a few other bits and pieces that came in today that I had in my notes that I wanted to have a chat about. Origi, 87th minute winner, set up the Reds. City will win, said Nana. Benjamin Terrell said, I like Gomez next to Van Dijk. I don't rate Matip as the answer. I always believe, I think most of us realistically believe, that long term it was going to be Joe Gomez and Virgil van Dijk as the centre-back pairing. There's no doubt that Joel Matip did a great job last season when he came in to cover for the injured Joe Gomez. He did fantastic, but the plan was always to have Gomez alongside Van Dijk, and it looks like this is a bit of a statement of intent from Jurgen Klopp for the season ahead. Craig, you should get memberships on your channel. We're not big enough, mate. You have to hit 30,000 subscribers. Unless you're a gaming channel, you can have it, I think, at 1,000 or something ridiculous like that. But for us, mate, we have to hit 30,000 subs before we can offer memberships on the channel. Then we do have super chats, of course, available, and we do have those new stickers or gifts or whatever the hell they are. I still don't understand what they are, to be honest. But yeah, in order for us to have memberships, mate, we do need to hit 30k. So we have quite a bit to go, yeah, until we can do that. Yeah, Sarah said, we need to bully City, chase them down, pressure them. City crumbled when we pressed and bullied them. Everybody make sure to sub to Anfield Agenda, said Blitz Shadow. He's the best and always has daily content. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate that. And we will be back again tonight at 9:30 with the late night agenda. And of course tomorrow night, I'm still waiting for absolute confirmation, but I'm 99.99% sure we're going to be joined by Mark Goldbridge tomorrow night for a chat. 9 o'clock I believe is the scheduled time for that one, so I hope you can join us for that as well. Myself and Mark will be having a chat about the transfer window. Obviously we'll have a quick look back over this as well. I'll ask him how he feels Liverpool have done this window. We'll talk about United, we'll talk about the season ahead. Always good to catch up with Mark. It's been a while since we had a chat. Kick-off is 3pm, Joe Barrett, mate. 3pm, so 10 minutes to go. Any transfer news, asked Tyler Bowen. Mate, I wish I could give you an answer of yes, but unfortunately, pal, no, there isn't. Bite-sized agenda. I haven't really had any news to talk about, Shanzo, so I haven't really been able to summarise stuff for you because there's been nothing happening, mate. Maybe over the next day or two there will be a little bit. Just for those asking about the transfer window as well, I remember a couple of people were asking me on Thursday, or about Thursday, if I'd be doing a transfer window countdown show. I thought the window closed at 11, but you know what? Doing a bit of research last night, the transfer window closes on Thursday at 5 p.m. UK time. So just bear that in mind. It's a 5 p.m. finish to the transfer window for the Premier League on Thursday. Is Mark bringing a lunchbox? I don't know, mate. He'll be in his own house, so I don't think he'll be bringing anything except his good self, of course. Craig, what's your prediction, may I ask? 2-1 Blitz. I'm going for 2-1 to the Reds today. I'm always an optimist, you know what I mean? Remember this time last year, Origi was struggling with this, said Stephen. Yeah, and now look at him. Went on, made a show of little T-Rex arms, scored the winner against Everton, scored the winner against Newcastle, scored 2 against Barcelona, scored the, I suppose you could call it the winner, but the insurance goal in the Champions League final against Spurs as well. But we signed Oxlade, Chamberlain, Brewster and Gomez, didn't we? Don't forget Lallana as well, Kev. You're like a new signing, mate. Storm wants a shout out. Storm Thomas, how are you, pal? Welcome. Craig, you be a good scout. You didn't ask for a shout out. You said I'd be a good scout, and I read that like you were asking for a shout out. I wouldn't really be a good scout, mate, to be honest. But if the club ever want to employ my overweight ass as a scout, then fucking right, I'll take a go at it. What do I think of Adrian Durham? Is that the guy from TalkSport? Because if you ask me what I think of anybody on TalkSport, my answer are TalkSport's a piece of shit and they shouldn't be on TalkSport. That's my answer there, I'm afraid. Yeah, not a fan of TalkSport. Anyone that employs that gobshite, that little fucking arsehole, you know who I'm talking about by now. I don't even need to say his name. Anybody who employs Cundy, Jason Cundy, nah, don't get my vote, sorry. Right, teams are in the tunnel waiting to walk out. Manchester City wearing that lovely retro looking 125 year anniversary kit, and I do like retro kits, so I'm going to give them a bit of credit for it because I think it looks quite smart. Prediction for today, 2-1 for the Reds for me, Ellis. Can I have a shout out to Cormac Cronin? Of course you can, sir, welcome. Mr. Crosby said Craig would be a great scout. He's great at picking out young talents who might be worth more in the future. Hint, hint. Talking about Footy Index, of course, Connor. I love the way you've done that there, mate. Keep an eye out for our Footy Index segment as well, by the way. That'll be coming up during the week. We're working on that at the minute. Obviously, we'll give you all the correct gaming aware stuff and all that, or gambling aware stuff, all that kind of stuff. But we will be doing some Footy Index stuff starting during the week. Hope you can join us for that as well. Mr. Crosby, tonight, late night agenda, I'll give you guys more of the codes for the Fantasy Premier League for the season. We've got 2. We've got a head-to-head league, and of course we've got a regular league as well. So you've got 2 chances to prove how fucking good you are. And you know what I said to Brian last night? If somebody is good enough to win both the head-to-head league and the regular Fantasy Premier League, I'm going to give them a fucking bonus because they will have earned it. Now, there will be prizes for both competitions. Don't worry about that as well. Again, either check out our Twitter account at Anfield Agenda or tune in tonight for the codes for the Fantasy Premier Leagues because there's a head-to-head and a regular one, as I've said. Right, teams are walking out in the tunnel now. Nice sunny weather. Henderson looks serious. Pepe in a, I don't know, a fucking Primark white t-shirt or something by the looks of it. Kloppo wearing a nice Liverpool training jersey. Always good to see the mascots walking out with the players as well. Remember that this is for charity, so always a good cause. 2-1 to the Reds. Shout out to Jake Price. How are you, mate? Are you showing the game? No, Willow, don't show the game, mate. We don't break the rules. We try and keep to the rules because we want the channel to succeed. It doesn't matter who wins. It's an overhyped friendly, said Matt. Yo, Tony said, I'm in 1 league. I'll give you the codes tonight, mate, for the second league. Or just check out the Twitter account because I've tweeted them both out from there. And don't forget, we're giving away a jersey with thanks to footy.com as well. Head over to the Anfield Agenda Twitter account. Check out our pinned tweet. All you have to do, make sure you're following us. Make sure you're following footy.com. And we'll be picking the winner of that new home shirt after the Norwich game on Friday night. So again, thank you to footy.com for that. Daniel Royal, 2-1 to Liverpool. What else have we got? Again, check out our friend at Mo Salah Facts as well on Twitter. Another good friend of the channel. Look at the Liverpool fans. Boy! Said Ping Precious. Right, look. We're moments away now. 5 minutes away from the game starting off. Let me run through both teams one more time for everyone that's coming in a little bit late. Liverpool starting 11 today. Alisson Becker in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back. I was going to say Alexander. Andrew Robertson at left back. Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez centre back pairing. Midfield for today, Fabinho, Henderson and Gini Wijnaldum. Left hand side, Divock Origi. Through the centre, Bobby Firmino. And on the right, Mohamed Salah. Manchester City starting 11. 1 second, let me just pull this up on my phone. Bravo, Walker, Stones, Otamendi, Zinchenko, Rodri, Silva, De Bruyne, Sané, Bernardo Silva and Raheem Sterling. Again, James Milner misses out today because of a tight muscle. The Rev and I, how are you, pal? Welcome in. Will I stream later on? Yes, Cormac, definitely. I'll be on at 9:30 tonight, mate, as always. I watch all your streams when I can't watch Liverpool games. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate that. Sterling looks shook, said Shanky Spirit. Fuck him, mate. Fuck him. Shouldn't be simple versus Bravo, said Ping Precious. Sané's haircut is, I think he meant to say cringe. I wonder what will happen with Sané. I wonder if he will make that move to Bayern Munich or not. Greetings from Dubai, said Denzel. How are you, buddy? Welcome in. Excuse me. Right, what have we got? Got to take advantage of Bravo being in goal, said Jack. No Matip. Gomez is the long-term solutions there, are, mate, to be fair. It was always the plan for Joe Gomez to partner Virgil van Dijk moving forward. Paul Christopher, how are you, mate? Welcome in as well. Epic Entertainment, how are you, sir? Manchester City will win, said FIFA 19 is sick. Possibly. I mean, let's just wait and see how this one pans out. What's your prediction? 2-1 to the Reds. That's what I've gone for. Liverpool and Man City will struggle this season. Alright, mate, relax now. I don't know what you're doing there, mate, but it's time to move on to something else. Two of the fucking best teams in Europe. There's no way either are going to struggle this year. Why are people booing England's anthem? Honestly, mate, do you need to ask that? You know, the whole Scouse not English thing and all. Obviously, I can't speak for Scousers. Isn't my place, but I can have a guess as to why. Will I be showing the match? No, I won't, mate. Exciting time, lads. Said Denzel, yes, it is. Is it on Sky? No, it's on BT Sport 1, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, that's in the UK and Ireland. I can't say where it is elsewhere in the world. I think someone said earlier on, perhaps ESPN Plus in the UK or the United States and Canada. Where's Mane? He's not back from holidays yet, mate. He returns to training tomorrow and should be available for the game against Norwich. Right, pitch is being cleared. Not too far away from kickoff. Sit back, relax, and I will do my best to take you through the game. Levinson Govender said good morning from Florida. Good morning, mate. And don't forget, we'll be over in Florida September the 13th to September the 20th, meeting up with the Liverpool supporters clubs in Tampa and Florida. So we hope to see you there at some point, mate. It'd be lovely to say hello. 2 minutes until kickoff. Let's go, said Liverpool Football Club. Hello all Red, said Lars as well. Who do I think will win? Liverpool, of course, mate. I'm an eternal optimist. Hello from Canada, said Heather. Heather, how are you, Heather? Welcome in. That's 3 Heathers there in 2 seconds. Divock Origi goal 100%, said Tommy. I'll be there, said Leveson. Brilliant. I hope to see you there, mate. I hope to see lots of people there as well. Connor and I are really looking forward to heading over to Florida to meet up with a couple of supporters clubs. Hopefully do a Q&A, a meet and greet, or whatever else needs to be done when we're over there. It's all a glorified jolly up, to be fair, but we're trying to disguise it as work, mate. You know what I mean? Allison's wearing number 1, not 13, said Kieran. Well, there you go. No, it's 13. He's got on the image here on the screen on BT. It shows Alisson as 13. Now, of course, he will be number 1 for the season. This is probably just a follow-on from the end of last year, technically. But he will be number 1, of course, for the season ahead for the Reds. I'm watching it on BT Sport 1 again for those asking. Wait, let me just get the clock ready to go. Again, I will do my best to take you through the game with some alternative commentary. I'll dip in and out of the chat, see how you guys are feeling. We will not be showing the game, just to be clear about that. We fully respect the rights of the copyright holders. Right, Van Dijk going around giving out high fives now, getting people ready to go. It's going to be interesting to see how this one pans out. I genuinely don't know what to expect from it. Hopefully an exciting attacking end-to-end game. The game isn't on yet, mate. They're still going around getting ready. Relax. Chill. As soon as the game starts, and I'm watching it live here, I'm not streaming or anything, it is live on my phone or my television, so just bear with me. Okay, right, let me get the clock ready. Right, Kloppo's there, ready to go. Predictions, ladies and gents, still time to get them in. I do like that new hat Kloppo has for the season, by the way, that nice new black hat. It's quite smart. I don't know if I can pull off a baseball cap or not, but you know what, I might give it a try at some point. I need something to cover this noggin. Right, Martin Atkinson, the referee for today's game, just to confirm that one as well. He's doing his final checks. Just waiting for the go-ahead, I think, from the officials. Liverpool playing from right to left in the first half. Atkinson waiting, puts the whistle to his lips, and we're underway in the Community Shield. Ball back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk does the decent thing and goes long diagonally. Again, you can see a lot of those Club Wembley seats empty. The best fucking seats in the house. And it does my head in to see the best seats empty. Right, anyway, ball's bouncing around. Van Dijk comes, spreads it across left hand side to Andy Robertson. Looks like she's had a fresh trim there, Robbo. Ball back with Van Dijk. He takes a couple of touches, spreads it across to Gomez. Gomez looking for options, plays it out right hand side to Trent. Little touch by Trent. Tries a ball up the line, cut out by City. It is weird seeing City in those retro looking shirts. It's a nice shirt, as I said earlier on. I do like it. 125 year anniversary shirt, I believe, for this occasion only. Liverpool putting pressure on City there right at the back line. City do well to play it out. They break out now right hand side. Ball played up the line. Gomez comes across, gives it back to Alisson. Alisson put under a bit of pressure by Sterling, forced to go long. Bit of a tangle there right hand side, but Salah, referee says that's okay. Ball breaks all the way back to Bravo now. Bobby gives chase. City knocking it round the back. Liverpool looking to put pressure on. Good bright opening to the game so far. Stones carries it out a couple of yards now for Manchester City. He's forced back, gives it to Bravo. Little touch by Claudio Bravo. He's looking for options. Liverpool's front three ready to press. Bravo goes long. One long ball over the top there. Robbo does well to get back. Puts it out. Throw into Manchester City down near the corner flag right hand side. Right, Bernardo Silva now comes across to take the throw. Wembley looking magnificent today, I have to say. Although, is it just me or does that grass look a smidgen long? I don't know if I'm absolutely imagining this, nor am I making excuses. It's just an observation. Right, Origi plays the ball out, throw into Liverpool, down near the corner flag left hand side. What jerseys are they wearing? We're wearing this shirt, mate, the one I have on me now, the red one. And Manchester City have this special shirt that they commissioned for today for 125 years. Real retro looking shirt. Imagine it from like the 70s or something. It's quite a nice shirt, to be fair. Right, Robbo, throw in, left hand side down near the corner flag for the Reds. He's trying to adjust players, tell them where to go. Throw in taken. One in the air by City. Still up in the air, bit of head tennis going on. De Bruyne wins it, gives it to Bernardo Silva. Origi comes across, puts a foot in, throw into Manchester City right hand side. Up the Reds, said Sean Lunch. Good man, Sean, that's what we want. Up the motherfucking Reds. Pep already in his white Primark t-shirt, prowling around the touchline. Stones now for Manchester City. Tries a long diagonal switch of play left hand side. Good ball. City in possession. Liverpool looking to press. City knocking it round. Back to Stones. Ball over right hand side. Henderson now comes across, gathers it for Liverpool. Andy Robertson. Fabinho, he's put under pressure. Back to Robbo. Robbo's forced to go long. Ball breaks into midfield. City head it. Gomez pulls it down out of the air. He's dispossessed by Raheem Sterling. You cannot be taking fucking naps like that. Ooh, City in left hand side. Strike wide of the post. Leroy Sané. You can't be doing that, Gomez. Gomez caught there, not paying attention. Sterling picks his pocket, sets up an opportunity. Leroy Sané strike goes into the side net and could have easily been 1-0 to Manchester City there. You can't be sleeping like that when Raheem Sterling's around. Gotta pay attention. Right, Robbo now carries the ball out for the Reds. Tries a ball up the line towards Divock. Divock has it now, left hand side of the penalty area. Looking for support. Ball in, cleared by Manchester City. Ball breaks. Sterling wants a free kick. Referee says no. Gomez tries a long diagonal ball. Origi can't quite get there and it goes out for a goal kick to Manchester City. Gomez isn't so bad, mate. He made a fucking mistake. Relax. Let's not destroy our own players. He made a mistake. Up the red, said Will. Good man. Love it. Right, goal kick taken short. Bravo has it now for Manchester City. Just a reminder on a couple of rule changes for this season. The ball doesn't have to go outside the 18-yard box from a goal kick. And players can leave the pitch anywhere for a substitution, so they don't have to go back to the halfway line. Right, Zinchenko now for Manchester City. He knocks it long. Gomez wins it, knocks it back up into the air. De Bruyne has it for City. His pockets picked by Henderson. Origi now has it left hand side. Tries the ball towards Firmino. Nice close control there by Bobby. Strike. Well done, Bobby Firmino. Good save by the keeper. Firmino did well. Pulled it down out of the air. Right hand side of the penalty area. It didn't look like he was going to be able to get a shot away. But you know what? He's Bobby motherfucking Firmino. He takes a touch. Flicks it back up over his shoulder. Then turns immediately on the half volley with his left peg. Has a strike, but it's straight at Bravo. But still very well worked by Bobby Firmino. Really impressive stuff by Bobby. Goes to show you why our front three are so damn good. God, I love Firmino as well. Beast is right, mate. Beast is right, British. Good way of describing him. He's an absolute warrior. Right, City now, left hand side. Leroy Sané, excuse me. Pulls the ball back, cut out by Joe Gomez. It's very hard to spot Sané with his new dreads or his new cornrows or whatever the fuck they're called. His dreads, his cornrows, his plaits. I don't know what the fucking correct term is for them. But it's difficult to spot him anyway. Because you're used to him see him having that big head of hair, and now that he has it all tied back, it makes it more difficult to spot. Right, Bernardo Silva, right hand side for Manchester City, cuts in onto his left foot, strike, takes a deflection, ball goes wide. Looks like that'll be the first corner of the game to Manchester City. It is on BT Sport, Jack. Yes, mate, it is indeed. Right, 6 minutes gone at Wembley. Liverpool 0, Manchester City 0. And what has been quite an open, decent game of football, to be fair, so far. Why? First bit of defensive work to do for Liverpool from a set piece. De Bruyne standing over for Manchester City. Floats the ball into the box. Goes all the way across and out for a throw into Liverpool right hand side. Would I rather have Sterling or Coutinho back? Sterling, cube head. If I'm being honest, I think Sterling's a better player. I think Sterling would have more of an impact for us as well. Can I show the game? No, I can't, mate. I'm not getting the channel closed down for copyright. I do apologise. Nice Liverpool accent. That's right, Chris, because you can only be from Liverpool and support the football club, mate. Love a bit of xenophobia, me. If only you weren't such a fucking moron, pal. I might take your comment seriously. But, do you know what does have a really good Liverpool Scouse accent? My nuts, pal. Feel free to suck on them at any time. Right, the Reds here. Bobby Firmino cuts back inside. Lays it out to Salah. Salah should have done better. Come on, Mo. Good build-up play from the Reds. Well done, Bobby Firmino. Spreads it out right-hand side of the penalty area to Mo Salah. Salah has a strike just wide of Bravo's left-hand post. But again, good sharp build-up play from our front three. You should have done better, Mo. Should have gone back across the keeper. Right, ladies and gents, 870 people watching. Great to have you with us. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button. We are trying to get our asses to 20k, and it would mean the world to us. So if you're enjoying it, please do hit that button. Referee Sané's gone down looking for a free. Referee says no, it was just a collision. Or has he given the free? Let me just look. Oh, Sané, he trips himself, for fuck's sake. I mean, it was a bit of an impact injury and Sané's down, and I genuinely hope the lad's okay. I don't wish injury on a player ever. It was one of those where he kind of stumbled and you could see his foot kind of got caught in the ground and he jarred his knee a little bit. The game, Brandon, is on BT Sport 1. I genuinely hope Sané is okay here. Wouldn't want to jeopardise that big money move to Bayern Munich, you know what I mean? Daniel, I'm keeping really good, thank you, pal. Firmino's looking great at the moment. Said Liverpool fan, he is. He's looked very sharp. What else have we got? Any more comments? Sané looks really hurt. Yeah, to be fair, it was one of those horrible ones where his knee just got jarred, got caught on the pitch. You see it happening so many times. I sincerely hope he's okay. Obviously, I'm bantering about the Bayern Munich move, but I never want to see a footballer pick up an injury. What is this? This is the game, Craig, where Jurgen knows if he's spent big this summer against City. What do you think? This is the game, Craig. Jurgen knows if he has. No, I think Jurgen's happy with what he has. I fully believe that the reason we haven't made that big signing this summer is because we're working on something long term and the player just may not be available as it is. I hate Sané, said Troy. I hate Sané because he worries me. That's why I hate Sané. I've said this before. Having Leroy Sané as an option for City coming off the bench when legs are tiring, it is a frightening prospect. Let's be fair about it. He's a very good player. He looks like he's okay. Whether he'll be able to continue or whether they'll take the risk for him to continue, I don't know. Can you say hi to Keegan? Of course I can. Hello, sir. How are you? Welcome. How much money do we get if we win this? Nothing. It's all for charity, mate. The Community Shield is to raise money for charity, which is a great idea. Press Stone said, don't ask. Sané looked like he hurt himself. He's still kind of walking awkwardly, struggling to put pressure on that right knee. I don't know if he will be able to continue. Gabriel Jesus looks like he's about to come on for Manchester City. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a substitution. Gabriel Jesus going to come on for Leroy Sané, who, to be fair, doesn't look like he's able to carry on genuinely. Klopp's gone over just to give Leroy Sané a little pat on the back and just, wish him well, which is nice to see. This is a great channel, said Joe Shaw. Thank you, pal. I really appreciate that. Ooh, ball up in the air. Fuck, 1-0 City. Jesus Christ. Fuck's sake. Absolute horseshit defending and we're 1-0 down already. Fucking Raheem Sterling. I want to see this replay because I've questions on Alisson. I've questions on what the fuck we were doing. We switched off. Switched off when Sané went off injured, and with 10 fucking men Manchester City go 1-0 up. Let me see the replay. Free kick taken. Simple diagonal ball. Ball knocked back across. Touch. Oh, fuck. Alisson probably could have done better. It was kind of down straight at him, but either way, too much fucking space in the box. Ridiculous. Not good enough defender from the Reds. Let me just alter the score. 1-0 to Manchester City. Raheem Sterling. Fucking ridiculous. Switching off. No good. Defensively not good enough. One diagonal ball. A little header back across the box. That's all it took. Fucking average. Just bang average defending. Did Sterling celebrate? Of course he celebrated. Why wouldn't he celebrate? Right, here we go. Fabinho. Andy Robertson. He spreads the ball across. That substitution has now been made. Leroy Sané gone off to be replaced by Gabriel Jesus. Alisson spreads the ball out left hand side to Robertson. Robertson gives it away. Manchester City look to rebuild. Ball goes out, throw into the Reds. Keeper howler. I wouldn't quite call it a howler, to be fair. It was one of those. It was down into the ground right in front of him. He had no time to react really. It kind of played up off his body and in. Not a howler. Could have done better, perhaps. But it was instinct, split timing. It was more the defensive fuck-ups before that for me, mate. That was an issue there rather than Alisson. Right, again. Bernardo Silva's shoulders. Surely that was a fucking... was that a handball? No? Did he shoulder that? Not Bernardo Silva. I'm talking about Jesus after that. But anyway, City in possession. They recycle it. Stones. Ball played out wide right. Bernardo Silva. He rolls it down the line to De Bruyne. De Bruyne across. Alisson does well to pick it out. Right, Alisson spreads the ball out wide right hand side. Gini can't keep it in. Ball goes out. Throw into Manchester City. Van Dijk's nowhere near the best defender. Well, he absolutely fucking is, and he will win the Ballon d'Or this year as well, mate, just to show that he is the best defender in the world. But fuck you, basically. I'm only joking. I'm only having a bit of banter here, pal. Don't take me seriously. Liverpool always taking L's. Don't kick out those comments. Our mods need to understand that people are allowed to banter us on here. Unless they're being abusive, unless they're coming in with links, do not remove comments. That gentleman just said, Liverpool always taking L's. Are we too soft to be allowed to take a bit of banter? He's not saying any of us are cunts or anything. All he said is we're taking L's. What's the issue? If you're too soft to understand and take that, then you need to have your mod spanner taken away. Because people are allowed to have opinions. Right, Salah now, in the box. Salah. Again, good chance. Ball goes out. Could have been 1-1. Come on, Mo. Get those shooting boots on, pal. Right, here we go. Good work there by Mo again. Good strength showed. Tries a strike. Ball goes out. Could have been 1-1 that. Again, though, good sharpness from Mo. Goal kick taken by Manchester City. The Reds turn it back over. Trent, ball cut out. City turn over possession again. They have it left-hand side. Good tackle there again. Well done. Fabinho caught in possession. You need to move the ball quickly against Manchester City. They're cutting into tackles quicker than us. We can't be taking our time. One goal down and everybody hates Van Dijk. Morons, mate. That's all I'm saying. Anybody who hates Van Dijk or says Van Dijk is a shit defender can suck my nuts because they're clearly deluded. Bravo now switches to play out left hand side. Liverpool look to press. Ball comes into midfield. Silva back to the keeper. Bravo plays it out right hand side to Walker. Walker rolls it back to John Stones. Origi looks to press. Stones to Bravo. He plays it out left hand side. Otamendi now for Manchester City with that absolutely ridiculous Barnet of his. Claudio Bravo. Long. Trent lets it bounce, which allows Gabriel Jesus to get possession. Jesus tries a little reverse pass. Gets a ricochet, comes back to him. Rolls the ball into De Bruyne. Good tackle. Sterling. Good save by Alisson. That could have been 2-0 City again. Fucking hell. Good keeping by Alisson there. But our defence needs to be switched on a little bit more. Right, here we go, Walker. Some people asking, was it a free kick for the goal for Manchester City? It didn't look like it was, to be fair. It looked like Sane just got his leg jarred in the ground, but we can't change it. The referee did give the free kick. The goal was scored, but it was our own shambolic defending that allowed it to be scored. Right, City again. Switch to play left-hand side. Lots of space over there for Sterling. Liverpool get players across now. Sterling runs straight into Trent. Genie now, ball up the line to Trent, little touch. So apparently that wasn't a free kick on Trent, but the one on Sane was, is what Martin Atkinson in his fucking infinite wisdom has to say. Fair enough. Right, Manchester City now with possession inside their own half. Stones rolls it back to the keeper. Why would they use VAR? You can't use VAR for decision on a free kick, mate. It's only for certain decisions, and whether it's a free kick or not isn't one of them. Jesus. Origi tracking back well, but again we can't retain possession. We win the ball back, then we give it straight back to City. Not sharp enough. Silva now, right hand side for Manchester City. Rolls it into David Silva. Again, too much fucking space, too much time. Sterling has it now left hand side of the penalty area. He rolls it back to Zinchenko. Zinchenko rolls it back to Otamendi. Otamendi to Stones, and Manchester City look to build again. You don't rate Alisson, then you don't know anything about football, mate. If you don't rate Alisson, you know fuck all about that position. And that's not even my opinion, that's a fucking fact. If you don't rate Alisson, mate, you don't know the game. Sorry. That's like me saying I don't rate Ederson just out of spite. Ederson's a great keeper as well. Anyway, throw into the Reds right hand side. Okay, just bear with me. Right, ball back with Van Dijk now. Don't forget, ladies and gents, do hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream. Obviously the score isn't going away as things stand, but we are on the road to 20k. Gomez. Trent. Back to Joe Gomez. Almost 20 minutes gone here at Wembley. I was going to say at the Etihad at Wembley. 1-0 to Manchester City. Raheem Sterling with the goal. Salah now, right hand side. Looking for options. Rolls it into Genie. Genie back to Gomez. Gomez switches to play left hand side to Andy Robertson. Robbo now with a little ball inside. Henderson. Van Dijk. Gomez. Into Fabinho in midfield. He takes a look. Touches it out left hand side to Van Dijk. Robertson. Henderson. Looking for options. Carries the ball across midfield. Still looking up for options. Gives it to Trent. Back to Gomez. Liverpool still inside their own half. Rolled it across to Van Dijk. Van Dijk out to Robertson left hand side. Excuse me. Robbo looking for options. He's forced back. Gives it to Van Dijk. Again across to Joe Gomez. Patient stuff from Liverpool, but that's more because Manchester City aren't giving them any options ahead. Salah. Little flick up the line towards Bobby. Nice close control by Bobby Firmino. Again, loose play in midfield and the ball's recycled by Manchester City. Gomez though turns it back over for Liverpool. Fabinho carries it forward a couple of yards. Looking for options. Nobody there. He's forced back to Gomez. Henderson. Salah right hand side. Little touch to Bobby. 1-2. Salah carries on. Good play by him. Oh, unbelievable from Salah. Well done. And then Firmino knocks a heavy pass down the line that goes straight to the keeper. Good close control. Really good play there from Mohamed Salah. City in midfield now. De Bruyne carries the ball forward. He spreads it out left hand side. Trent comes across. Jockeys it out. Throw into the Reds right hand side. Salah looks very sharp. Really good footwork there. And for those who are saying Manchester City rings around Liverpool's midfield, really? Really? Like, I don't know what game you're watching, but try and put your bias aside and call the game fairly. Gomez. Alisson. He needs an option. Spreads it out left hand side. Jordan Henderson. For fuck's sake, Hendo. Don't look at the keeper, pal. That was just piss poor control by yours. Ball bounces up to hip height and apparently Jordan fucking Henderson can't raise his leg that high to control the football. Naby's on the bench, K-Mac, mate. He's on the bench. The only person that isn't available today is James Milner, who had a bit of a tight muscle and was kept out just for precaution. Nobody said they hadn't got a better midfield, mate. All I said is they're not fucking running rings around their midfield, LFC 1892. Stop trying to fucking twist words, pal. Seriously. If you want to piss and moan, fuck off and do it elsewhere. Origi, left hand side for the Reds. Still Divock Origi, looking for options, rolls it out to Henderson. Oh, fuck off, Hendo. Fuck off, mate. Clearly, fuck off. Can you not control the damn fucking cutting football? Pass to it and you're like, what this? What this? Fucking gobshite. Fuck off, Hendo. Fuck's sake. If my fucking son did that, I'd be pissed off. Fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Honestly, what the fuck was that? Anyway, City take the goal kick. Somebody said, as much as I'm a United fan, I love Craig when he's angry. Truly passionate fan. I know I go a little bit over the top at times, but I mean, that's twice now in the past 2 minutes. Henderson just hasn't been focused. Ball's up in the air, bounces out. Manchester City regain possession. Zinchenko. Well done, Bobby Firmino. Well done, son. Salah now. Have a run, Mo. Have a run. Look up. Big Cock's there. Look at him. 12 inches. He's casting a shadow. Robertson. Just goes through to the keeper. Unlucky. It would have been offside. City appealing for offside. It would have been offside if it had fallen to Salah. Unlucky though. Good play again. Good dispossession on the right hand side from Firmino. Salah does well. Ball breaks to Robbo. He should have rolled it through to Firmino, but tried to pick out Salah, who was clearly offside, and the ball goes through to the goalkeeper, and it's Manchester City's again. Again, in attack we've looked sharp. Final ball a couple of times, and the choice of shot selection from Salah a little bit iffy, but other than that, it's been decent enough from the Reds so far. Defensively, just hasn't been good enough, to be fair. Right, City go long. Ball goes over Gomez's head. Alisson comes out. Looks for options. Just rams the ball into midfield. Comes straight back to Manchester City. De Bruyne. Otamendi. Otamendi rolls it across to John Stones. Stones looking for options. Switches to play left-hand side to Zinchenko. Nice little cushion control by him. Gives it to Raheem Sterling. Sterling rolls the ball up the line. David Silva now. Trent comes across. Or Gomez, I should say, actually does well. Fabinho. Plays it off a Man City player. Ball's up in the air. Lashed clear. Out for a throw-in. Fucking relax, lads. We need to gain some composure. Particularly at the back. We look like we're stressing at the back at times. Don't want to seem negative, but I do think we can replicate last season's performance in the league. I think you meant to say don't think. Look, I don't know if Manchester City can replicate it. It's what makes it so intriguing. We got 97 points last year. Whatever happens is going to happen. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see when the season starts. But I'm not going to base my season's predictions off this game and the fact that both teams aren't even up to full fitness yet. Van Dijk rolls it across to Gomez. Gomez has a little touch now. Out right hand side. Trent back to Gomez. Van Dijk. Sometimes our patterns of play can seem just a little too predictable. Again, who the fuck was that to? Ball up the line. Nobody there for it. Overhit. No communication. Ball goes straight back to the keeper. Bravo recycles possession. Right, ball roll out. Walker, Stones. I wonder how long Kloppo will give for Mino and Salah as well today. I wonder how long the sports science team reckons they can play. Oxlade-Chamberlain and Keita could be key today, said Yasser. Sterling has it now left hand side for Manchester City. Liverpool get players across to double up on him. Still Raheem Sterling. Rolls the ball inside. Sterling now left hand side again for City. He tries the ball into the box. Gomez cuts it out. Bounces up into the air midfield. John Stones gathers it. Just inside the Liverpool half. He rolls it out to Kyle Walker. Walker back to Otamendi. Just inside the Manchester City half now. Back with John Stones. So what it seems to be is City's tactic is slow, eject pace, try and get at Liverpool and just try and catch us when we're not switched on. It's worked already a couple of times. Right, Fabinho, ball up in the air. Origi, cleared. Van Dijk comes across. Should have paid less attention there, Virgil, to clattering into Jesus and actually watching the ball, pal. Right, come on. Throw into Manchester City right hand side. Walker to take it. Throw in taken. Little 1-2 with Silva. Silva tries a nice little ball over the top. Good run from Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne has it right hand side. Ball's pulled back. Henderson gives it to Robbo. Liverpool have a chance to get out now. Go on, Robbo. On your bike, son. Go on. Keep running. Arnaud Naguia, pal. Come on. Divock now left hand side for the Reds. Run at him, Divock. It's only Kyle Walker, man. Take him on. Ball into the box. Flicked by Stones. Breaks to Salah. Ah, fucking hell, Mo! That's 3, pal! 3! Fuck, I love you, Mo, but that's 3, pal. Fuck, how many do you want? Good build-up play by the Reds again. Ball into the box. Zinchenko makes a mistake. Pulls down to Salah. Salah shits the bed. Pulls it down and blasts it fucking high, wide and unhandsome. He needs to have more composure there. Fuck's sake. Not clinical today. No accuracy at all, says Warrior of Actions. 3 opportunities for Mo. And he's looked bright. I've got to give him that credit. But shooting boots have been shocking so far by Salah. Right, Silva now. Right hand side for Manchester City. He tries a long ball over the top. Too much on it. And it goes through to Alisson. Do I have neighbours? Yes, of course. And they know I'm a fucking nut job at this point. And it's the middle of the afternoon, so they can kiss my ass if they've anything to complain about. Fuck's sake. Right, Alisson now. He's a lovely Polish gentleman as well, to be fair, my neighbour. And he's a pretty staunch football fan. So he doesn't mind. He's alright. Right, the Reds trying to play their way out from the back. Gomez knocks the ball up the line. Mo comes. Good close control again. Good body strength. He's out muscled though by Raheem Sterling. Salah gets back at him, wins the ball. Well done. Well done, Mo. Firmino now looking to carry for Liverpool. He's brought down. Well done by Mo Salah. He was dispossessed by Sterling but did well to fight back and win it. Free kick to the Reds just on the halfway line right hand side. Who does my neighbour support? Do you know, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I only ever see him in a Polish shirt with Lewandowski on the back of it, so I couldn't tell you who he supports. I think his son might be a United fan, but I don't know who he supports. Right, Robertson, Henderson, Fabinho. Half an hour gone at Wembley, 1-0 to Manchester City. Ball over the top, too much on it. Salah can't quite get there. Goal kick to Manchester City. What channel am I watching the game on? It's on BT Sport 1, mate. BT Sport 1. Why am I not at the game? Why are you not at the game? Honestly, Jack, fuck off, mate. Why is it that trolls are so fucking shit at trolling? Why are you not at the game? Why are you not at the game? Why are you not at the game? Right, ball up in the air. Van Dijk wins it. Genie tries a little flick on. Firmino coming back from an offside position. Free kick to Manchester City. What team does my dad support? Unfortunately, my dad's passed away. He was, I suppose, there was no real supporting from my dad. I mean, he obviously supported me when I played and stuff, but yeah, he wasn't really the biggest of football fans. So I don't know where I got my love for the game from, but it wasn't from my dad. I love your prediction and the score to be 2-1 to Liverpool. So Keegan, that was my prediction as well, mate. Still a chance for that to happen. City try a ball over the top. Surely Gomez can jockey that out. He can't. Goal kick to the Reds. Do you think you'll win the league? I think it's going to be another tight race, mate, to be fair. I think we have a chance to win it. Same as Manchester City. Spurs are going to be up there fighting as well. But I'm not arrogant enough to say we will win the league. But I definitely think we have an opportunity and a chance, yes. Right. Origi. Oh, that snidey ref. De Bruyne booked, and rightly so. Manchester City are quite good at them crafty fouls, to be fair. I mean, we've mentioned it during the season a few times. When you look to be breaking from midfield, Guardiola does let it fucking be known to his players to stop counter-attacks. Don't worry about my father passing away. Both my parents killed themselves. So I've said this to you guys before. And it happened. My mum was about 6 years ago. My dad was when I was 21. Shit happens. It's life. You got to get on. I'm blessed to have my own little wonderful family now. And I got you guys on here as well. But thank you for the kind words. But no need to talk about it. It is what it is. Shit happens. Life happens. I think teams are hunting Manchester City, said Sharon. Why do you think we haven't spent big this summer? Honestly, Evan, mate, I believe it's because either Klopp can't get the player that he wants this summer, or there's a massive fucking plan in place for next summer. I know I'm an optimist, but that is genuinely what I think. Well done for talking about it. You gotta talk, Book, mate. You gotta talk, mate. As I said, I speak about my own mental health battles on here openly as well. See psychologists once a week, every week. You gotta talk. Talking helps, buddy, so I always try and be open and honest on the channel, but thank you for the kind words. Anyway, Trent plays it out. Ball into midfield. Everybody kind of freezes, and Manchester City managed to carry it through. Again, looking for options. De Bruyne. The Reds try and get back and dispossessed. Henderson, but it breaks to John Stones. Walker, back to Stones. 33 minutes gone. How is everybody seeing the game? I'm loving a bit of hashtag Mbappe 2020, Will Wizard. You know I'm on that boat, mate. Right. Left hand side. Silva now. He rolls it up the line to Raheem Sterling. He cuts inside. Rolls it towards Gabriel Jesus. Well defended by Van Dijk. Liverpool try a long ball up the line towards Salah. Otamendi comes across. Does well. Knocks it out. Throw into Liverpool right hand side. Halfway between the 18-yard box and the halfway line. Throw in taken quickly. Bobby Firmino has it. He's looking for options. Gives it to Mo. Mo now waiting for support. Rolls it into midfield to Fabinho. Fabinho has a touch. Gives it to Henderson. Henderson, fucking hell, Hendo, wake up! Henderson tripping up over his own feet again. Fabinho rolls it out right hand side. Trent tries a little reverse ball up the line. Read by Manchester City. Genie wasn't paying much attention to it. Ball back with Bravo. Press him. Press him. Fucking hell, press! Fucking City able to just walk it out because we let them. Walker now. He rolls it back to John Stones. This is Manchester City again. Slow, slow, quick. Slow, slow, quick. It's a predictable pattern. We need to get up in their fucking face. Bravo. Switches to play right hand side to Walker, who's in acres of space. Rolls it back. Stones. Bravo. 35 minutes gone. Claudio Bravo goes long towards Raheem Sterling. Again, he's able to just pluck it out of the air because nobody's fucking on him. Sterling. Gini comes across now. Rolls it back inside. Zinchenko. Sterling. Look at this. Simple little 1-2s and they're just walking through us. Through ball played. Alisson comes out and gathers it. Come on. Our defence needs to wake up. Sterling's getting too much time and space out there. Look at him, the smug little prick. Smiling. Come on, the Reds. Walker starting to look like Pep, said K-Mac. That's a good show. Is the Irish goalkeeper able to play? He had a broken wrist, pork mate, and he's out for 6 weeks after an operation. Trent has got so much mistakes in him, but he's good going forward. It's like they've lead in their boots. We are, I know I said this the other day, but our season did go 2 weeks longer as well than a lot of teams. So we are playing a little bit of catch up, but that's still no excuse. City aren't at full strength here either. Neither team are at 100%. But it's just not good enough from us. It's simple things, really. Simple things that we should be switched on to. City are playing well enough as they usually do, but it's our own mistakes that are costing us here. Right, ball with Gomez now. He goes long, looking for the run of Salah. Otamendi comes across, heads it down. Gini, Origi, rolls the ball back to Fabinho. Fabinho to Origi. Look, Firmino's point where he wants it into the box. Ball in. Ricochet. Ball goes across. Get there, Robbo. Corner kick to the Reds. Again, good to see Firmino pointing where he wanted it, and good to see that Origi was paying attention there. Corner kick to the Reds here. Let's see if we can work something from this. Ball into the box. It was a foot thrown on it by Otamendi, which stuck to deflection, which pulled it out for the Reds corner. Right, come on the Reds. Big Verge. Get your noggin on the end of this one, pal. I love it, David Murphy, with the corner taken quickly. If only, mate. If only. Right, here we go. Trent to take the corner. Origi's up. Van Dijk's up. Ball in from Trent. Overhit. Fuck. Goal kick. You can see what he was trying to do there, but he shit the bed. Overhit it. Ball went straight out. Goal kick to Manchester City. What do you think Klopp should have done with the formation better? I don't know. It's not, the game's only 38 minutes in. I'm not going to start pissing all over the manager already because the defence shit the bed. This is why you need competition for places. Fuck me, mate. Where are all the defeatist Liverpool fans coming from already? Do me a favour. If you're going to be this way through the entire season, just fuck off. We don't need it. It's the first game in the season. We're 1-0 down to Manchester City through a mistake, and people are absolutely fucking whinging about it already. Relax. Loads of time. Zinchenko, left-hand side for Manchester City. I remember this shit from last year as well. I could pull up screenshots of some people against Everton before Origi scored game. Just give the side title to Manchester City. Have some fucking balls. Have some balls and actually back and believe in your team. Other words, don't embarrass us by calling yourself Liverpool fans and just fuck off and bitch somewhere else. Honestly. Come on. Wake up, people. It's a new season. Where's the optimism? 6 times champions of Europe. 6 motherfucking times. Do I need to remind you of that? Come on, guys. Right, Ali now with the ball at the back. Looking for options. Van Dijk. Van Dijk goes long into midfield. Cleared by Manchester City. Well in, Gomez. He wins the ball. Who's that down? I think it's David Silva that's down. Again, hopefully he's not too badly injured. Put the ball out. Just put it out. There you go. Let the player get treatment. Alright, Bernardo Silva, relax there, princess. No need to be running over, having a go with the referee. Sterling, you can fuck off as well. Atkinson, bitch slap the both of them. Tell them to fuck off. Lash that yellow card around. I'm getting a pain in me bollocks looking at players running up to officials. The officials need to grow a pair now and just start issuing yellows. Look, Silva's still at it. Somebody go over and knock him out, for fuck's sake. Gomez came in. Both feet were the same height. Watch. Both feet exactly the same fucking height. Now, where's the problem? He got there first. So that's the problem, is it? Because he got there. Fuck you, Pep, as well. You can fuck off, you smarmy little cunt. He put his foot up the exact same as your player, you fucking prick. And just because Gomez got there first, you're giving it the big... Fuck you, Pep. Fuck you, Silva. He got there first. End of conversation. Both feet were the same height. Both feet were the same angle. Gomez got there first. Fuck you, Guardiola. Fuck you, Silva. Fuck you, De Bruyne. Fuck you, Sterling. Jesus Christ. Got there at... I don't get this. Whinging like. Literally, both players' feet were up. And because Gomez got there first, it's a foul. Gobshy. Right, here we go. It's just pre-season. I know, mate. I know. But you know me at this point. Come on. It is just pre-season. You're right. But still. You know me at this point. Right, here we go. Somebody get a box of tissues out there. Wipe away the little tears from Manchester City players. And we can get back on with the game. Maybe Pep, maybe a hug, mate? A hug? Do you want Klopp to come over and give you a hug, Pep? Will that make it better? He won't mark your Primark t-shirt. Guardiola got a yellow as well. And rightly so. Fuck you, Pep. Fuck you. Right, Pep's been booked. Indeed he has. Poor little Pep. Right, here we go. Van Dijk. Robbo. Pep, just a little reminder about Pep and his fucking hypocrisy. He was speaking the other day and he was bitching about Klopp saying Manchester City can spend 200 million quid every year, and he was going through his players saying all we signed this season was Angelino. He completely forgot about the 70 million euro he spunked on fucking Rodri. Like, that just doesn't exist because it doesn't suit per out little Pep's agenda. Pep, if you're going to come and have a go at Klopp on, mate, or try and belittle us and you'll never walk alone, get your facts right, dickhead. You forgot about a 70 million euro player that you signed, pal. How the fuck? Right. Origi now, right hand side. Bernardo Silva comes down. He's brought down. Oh, Silva's crying again. It's alright, Bernardo, mate. It's alright. It's okay. It was a definite free kick. I don't know what Silva's fucking moaning. Look, he bumps into him once. Twice. And then the third time literally just rams him down and then moans about it. You fucking hypocrite. Fuck off, Silva. Oh, Bateson. Jesus, did you come up with that all on your own, mate? Bateson. Fucking genius, you, pal. Do you want to go the White Malteser? Do you want to go Dara O'Brien? Do you want to call me a nonce? Anything else, you fucking moron? Bateson. Bateson wishes he had my personality, mate. Dutch squad, let's go and win this. Said the mine hates the X. Thank you very much for the super chat, mate. Welcome in. Right, here we go. Zinchenko now, right hand side for City. Heading towards half time. How do I subscribe? Hit the subscribe button. Sorry for being so blunt about it, mate. Ball into the box. Henderson comes across, gets a head on it. Corner to Manchester City. Last thing we need to do is concede on the stroke of half time here. So concentrate, Reds. Well done, Hendo. We need to concentrate here. Last thing we need to be fucking doing is conceding on the stroke of half time. Come on. City corner. Their left hand side. Our right, obviously. 44 minutes gone. Ball in. Oh, keeper flaps. Henderson clears. Not great. De Bruyne again. Little reverse pass down the line. Gomez read it well. Gomez clears the ball upfield. Nodded down. City back in possession. Bernardo Silva heads it back to Bravo. Your channel should be so much bigger. Thank you, Tyrese, mate. Appreciate that. Look, it's fun. That's all it is. And if people dig it and people subscribe, that's great. Appreciate it. Right. City in possession. Stones. Back to Bravo. Little touch from him. Clock ticks to 45 minutes. What will the referee add on? Any additional time? 3 minutes of additional time, ladies and gents. 3 minutes to be added on at the end of the first half. I know my clock's a minute ahead. There's a full 3 minutes yet to go. Nothing in this game. Send on Oxlade-Chamberlain. We need a few screamers. Said yes, sir. It is a close game. It is a close game between two good sides. Manchester City just seem to be a little bit more whingy than Liverpool at the minute. Ball down the line. Van Dijk comes across, puts it out, throw into Manchester City. We just haven't been at our best in the first half defensively. Going forward, we've been okay. Salah probably could have done better with a couple of opportunities. And we weren't switched on for the Manchester City goal. They took their opportunity. Both teams look rusty, but the standard is high, said Peter. Should we buy players? I'll talk about that at half time, mate. It'll give us a little bit more opportunity to go in depth. There's only a minute or two left here in the first half. Silva for Manchester City. He rolls it across to Walker. Walker back in field. Rodri. Stones. Again across to Otamendi. Otamendi back to the keeper. Manchester City, I think, just looking to play through to half time. It's on BT Sport 1, Jake, and for those asking. Right, ladies and gents, 945 people watching. If you've enjoyed the first half, being with us, please do hit that subscribe button. We're trying our best to get to 20k this season. Manchester City have it with Otamendi. He carries the ball forward, rolls it into Silva. Silva tries a little ball up the line. It's blocked by Genie. City win it back though. Stones, Rodri, rolls the ball into De Bruyne. De Bruyne switches it out quickly, right hand side to Bernardo Silva. He turns Trent, plays it in. Ball towards the back post. Very close to that getting to 2-0 to City. Van Dijk, Henderson. Henderson flicks the ball up into the air. Origi comes across. He's out jumped by Walker. Van Dijk. Trent clears it. Ball back with Otamendi and he rolls it back to the keeper. That's one thing City do, is they take no chances there defensively. If they need to roll it back to the keeper and restart, that's what they do. Zinchenko, ball in towards Jesus. It's up in the air. Gomez in a wrestling match with Sterling. Fuck's sake, mate. Out-muscled by little Raheem Sterling. Now we know Sterling does have good upper body strength, but Gomez had a couple of opportunities to take that ball off him. Stones, Walker. Ball rolled out right hand side. Bernardo Silva, he rolls the ball down the line. De Bruyne, did he keep that in? No, I think the ball went out. Goal kick to the Reds. Good build-up play though, in fairness from City. Guardiola's crying about something again. I don't know. Somebody just gave him a box of Kleenex or something, will you? I don't think it was offside. I don't think that's what it was. I think they're saying the ball went out, which it did look like it went out, to be fair. It looked like it was about half a yard over the line. And that brings the first half to a close, ladies and gentlemen. Manchester City lead the Community Shield by 1-0. Raheem Sterling with that goal. Let me just turn off the clock and get into the chat and see how everybody's feeling. It'll be interesting to see what substitutions both managers make, how long they give both sets of players. Raheem Sterling's goal after 12 minutes is the only difference in the teams. Want Oxlade-Chamberlain to come on, said Danny. I don't like when it's 1-0 to City and people are talking trash. People overreact. Look, I'm a fucking hypocrite. Look, people overreact. I'm screaming at the television here. But in the big picture, people think that our season's fucked all the time, mate. I deal with it every single week on here. We could go 1-0 down and win a game 6-1. But during that period we're 1-0 down, some fans just lose their minds altogether. Won't be surprised if nobody bags one, said Nathan. Who's winning the Wexford match? I haven't got a fucking clue, mate. Does this look like anything about Wexford to you, Porrick, mate? It's a Liverpool stream. Couldn't care less what's going on with Wexford. Particularly the under-20s, buddy. What else we got? Ellis said, just saw the first goal. It was too easy for City. Starting to play better now and I'll be surprised if we don't get a goal. Can't believe City are beating us. It's one game, mate, and they're 1-0 up at half time. No need to lose your hat just yet. Trent's had a horrible half, said Douglas, which I agree with. He wasn't great. Henderson as well needs to wake up. Per defensively, said Ben, I hate this because all Man United fans on Twitter. Don't worry about them. Fuck them, mate. Honestly, don't worry about anything that any other set of fans have to do. And let's be quite blunt about this. What right do Manchester City have, or Manchester United, excuse me, what right do their fans have now to speak up? Honestly, fucking Europa League banter club. They've no right to be speaking up and trying to be little Liverpool. Good have, obviously we had chances, could have done better, we'll pull it back, said Nathan. Somebody asked about, do I think we should have made signings or something like that a couple of minutes ago, and I said I would discuss that at half time. On the signings thing, yes, my thoughts would have been that we should have added another wide attacking player or a creative midfielder, as a couple of you have suggested. That being said, I don't buy into the fact that the reason we haven't pulled the trigger on a transfer is because of money. I don't believe that one bit. I think that either Jurgen Klopp can't get the player he wants over the line this summer, or there's a grand plan for next summer where we've got something in the works. Don't forget, this year could see us, or will see us, probably sort out a new kit manufacturer which will kick in from next season. That could provide an extra boost in income, which could in turn be the reason why we're hanging off to try and get, if you want to use the phrase, marquee signing in. Some names people have thrown around, obviously being really optimistic Mbappe, being really optimistic Jadon Sancho. But you never quite know. We're just going to have to wait and see. But I do trust Jurgen Klopp. And I do trust his plan. And I do trust Michael Edwards. And everything that they've done at this club since they've arrived so far has been for a reason. And one non-busy transfer window isn't going to change my view on that. Right, what else we got? Hope we score in the second half, said somebody else. Hey Craig, can you shout out my partner Derek? Of course. Hello Derek and hello Jenny. Welcome to you both. I hope you're having a lovely bank holiday weekend. Klopp is saving up for Mbappe, said Kirby Power. Mbappe January. I don't think it'll happen in January. I said yesterday on the stream though, did you see Mbappe pushing Neymar out of the photo yesterday for the is it the French Super Cup or whatever it's called, after PSG beat Rome by 2-1. Mbappe was in there again. Neymar strolled in a baseball cap or something, and he just literally grabbed him and fucking threw him out of the picture. Trent Shocking said LFC Australia, no midfield. Nice hair. Really fucking funny, mate. Honestly, nice hair. Your ma loves it. That's all I'm gonna say. She likes you smooth. Craig, ask her. She loves it. Smooth. Doesn't like any friction. You know what I mean? Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Nice hair. Honestly, I could have a fucking bush down there for all you know, pal. Nice hair. Stay to you, mate. Honestly, stay of you. What's happening with the Coutinho loan? I don't know. Obviously, Arsenal playing Barcelona today. There's rumours there's going to be discussions. Barcelona apparently want 27 million a year loan fee for Philippe Coutinho. I don't think Liverpool will be paying £27 million a year loan fee for Coutinho, to be fair. LFC don't need anybody. We're good enough, said Tyrese. What else have we got? Good enough to win this? Yes, we are. Nice one, Craig, said Thomas. You're very welcome, mate. I don't know what I've done, but you're welcome nonetheless. Origi's been non-existent, said Peter. To be fair, I wouldn't really be holding much blame on the forwards. If we're going to point the finger at anybody, Salah hasn't had a great he's had 3 opportunities and he hasn't put one of them really where it should have been. So Origi maybe hasn't been involved, but a lot of our players have been going down that right hand side with Mino and Salah. Midfield, I've got serious questions over Henderson so far in this game. Fabinho hasn't been at his best. Gini's been in and out of it. Defensively, as people have said, Trent hasn't been really up to it. Robbo, I haven't seen many overlapping runs from him. I don't know if that's under instruction from Jurgen Klopp. Gomez has looked a little bit rusty, and Van Dijk hasn't looked at his brilliant best. I mean, we can't really say there's any standout performers here so far from a Liverpool perspective. Salah's looked bright but wasteful. Firmino, actually probably Firmino I'd say has looked quite good. Salah should have scored. It's a game in Cat 281. Alisson needs to train hard. He's been struggling since coming back from his break. And we're not putting blame on Alisson for that goal, Daniel. Surely, mate. Surely we're not. I mean, it was hit at him low and his body was there and it went underneath him. I mean, for me, defensively, that goal should have been stopped before it ever got near Alisson. Henderson having a mare, said Patrick Doyle. What's your favourite Liverpool kit this season? The one I'm wearing. I think it's really nice. Coutinho going to Arsenal on loan. We have Origi, lol. Mate, I don't piss all over my own club. So if you want to moan about Liverpool's transfers, that is absolutely your prerogative, mate. But Coutinho can go to Arsenal. Coutinho can sign, or Arsenal can sign Nicolas, Pepe. Arsenal can have Pepe, Aubameyang, Coutinho, and Lacazette, and they still have a shit midfield and a shit defence, and they'll still lead goals, and they still won't win jack shit this season. So if he goes there, I'm not worried at all. I trust this team. I trust their manager. I trust the squad that we have, and I would much rather be where we are than where Arsenal are, even with Coutinho going there, if he does. That's my opinion. Firmino's doing good, said Ads or TWD. Wilson can't risk him getting hurt before the loan. I don't think it'll be a loan, mate. I think if Wilson goes, it'll probably be a sale with a potential buyback clause. Barnes or Alonso? John Barnes for me, mate. I think John Barnes. That's just my preference. We conceded too many, said LJ. Well, conceded one, mate. But this isn't pre-season. We start Friday, or this isn't pre-season. We start Friday. Our season starts today, said Danny Murphy. Technically, I think this is still carried on from last year, hence why Alisson's wearing 13, but I get where you're coming from. How's Origi doing? He's been in and out of the game, mate. Passing accuracy from both sides are 81%, interestingly enough. Just looking at the goal here again. Free kick worked out to Walker. Walker floats a ball out left hand side. It's just a simple header across. 3 Manchester City players there. 3 of them. And the ball bounces and then Sterling knocks it down. Alisson can't get his feet right and it goes underneath him. 3 of them though. Too easy. Far too fucking easy. Mane's back tomorrow. Yep, as people have said, he is indeed. He should be available for the game against Norwich on Friday. Barnes and Alonso, totally different players. Yeah, well, nobody's saying they aren't, mate. I'm just saying which one did you... Somebody asked which one I preferred at the club. Nobody's saying that they're like for like. I just happen to prefer John Barnes. I know you're a massive Alonso fan. My favourite player in Liverpool is Steven Gerrard for his amazing long shots, said Ben. Well, for various other reasons as well. He's been fantastic for the club. Craig, are City wearing a retro kit? They're wearing... Yes, they are. They're wearing a kit to celebrate the fact they're 125 years old, I believe. It's quite a smart retro kit, to be fair to them. I said that at the start of the game. It is nice. With the new rule of kicking the ball out, our press is not quite working, said Faisal. Yes, for those wondering what he's talking about, goal kicks now, you no longer have to pass the ball outside the 18-yard box. Keepers can go short. And again, substitutions can be taken, or players can leave the pitch at any point of exit as well. Just keep an eye on that for the second half. What else have we got? We should sign Dermot Connolly, said Josie. Yeah. Sure wasn't, what's his name? Wasn't Stephen Cluxon? Didn't he have an opportunity to play, I suppose, football at one point? He had an opportunity during his career, I think, and he chose to stay and play GAA with Dublin. What else have we got? Good or bad? Liverpool look very tired, said Jay. Yeah, it's pre-season technically still, mate. Our season did go longer, as I keep saying, because we had the little matter of winning the Champions League. City have had a little bit of extra rest. Now, I know City have players away in international duty as well. I mean, I have to give credit there, but we are playing catch-up. There's no denying that. What do I think the score will be against Chelsea in the Super Cup? 3-1, I think, Kieran. I think we'll win that 3-1. Said, I think we're where you were a few years back in a rebuild. Yeah, I think that's a fair point, mate. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you think the season will go without Hazard for you guys as well. Genuinely, I'm not being smart. I'd love to know what you think. It was Salah's fault for running back. Other words, it would have been offside. Do you know what? I can't remember. I know Salah was the one closest to De Bruyne when he headed it back across, but I can't remember at the point of De Bruyne making his run if Salah was the only one playing him onside. I haven't got the clip in front of me right now. Is the friendly on Wednesday? No, there's no friendly, mate. This is it now. Liverpool play today, then we play against Norwich next Friday, then we've got the European Super Cup the following week on the Wednesday against Chelsea. Can we sub Shaqiri to make Manchester City think about shutting them down? I think, is it 6 subs both teams can make? Am I right on that one? Alisson's wearing the number 1 jersey. They showed him as 13 in the image before the game, mate. They definitely showed him up on the screen as wearing number 13. Now, I'm not saying you're wrong. All I'm saying is I'm basing that off what I seen earlier on. Okay, let me just get the team lineups. Yeah, it's showing Alisson Becker as 1 on that, but on BT's index they showed him as 13. Right, wait me 1 second. Okay, sorry guys, just one sec. Sorry, I'm just trying to write one tweet here. Bear with me 1 second. So guys, how are we seeing the first half? What do we need to do in the second half to step up? Sorry, I have a little bit of work to do. This is why I'm not looking at the screen for 1 second. I wish I was as quick as some people when it comes to fucking writing tweets, but I'm damn slow. Right, there we go. Right, Pep's a moaning idiot, said Doug. That seems a good one to come back with. Why not? Just home, Craig, and seeing the score. How's our squad looking? Defensively, we've been pretty shambolic, Tom. I'm not going to lie, mate. It hasn't been great. I'm with LFC1892, who said, surprised we haven't included Brewster in the subs. We need to get Hendo off, said Cam. I'm with you, mate. He's been shocking. Really hasn't been a great day. Oxlade Chamberlain and Keita, yes, I'd love to see those come on for those that are asking. Robbie Vincent said, we're getting dominated. Are we? Really? I don't think we're getting dominated, mate, honestly. I think City have been better in possession of the football than us, but I don't think we're being dominated. We need to involve the fullbacks more, said Thomas Caulfield. We should buy Kai Havertz. I think a lot of Reds would agree with you there, Will. Pep got a yellow card, best thing I've seen. Managers can get cards now, said Dino. Yep, it is something that's been introduced. I think Milner should come on. He's not on the bench, mate. He has a tight muscle, so he was kept off today as a precaution. What do I think the score will be? I'm still going 2-1 to the Reds because I'm an eternal optimist. So there you go, 2-1 to the Reds for me. But we need to pull up our fucking socks, to be fair, because it hasn't been a great first half. One shot on target. Yeah, we've been dominated. So shots on target now are how we're judging a football game, mate, is it? Nothing to do with possession, nothing to do with chances created, just shots on target. That's the way we're sorting out. Okay, mate, fair enough. If that's the rule you're using, then fair enough. It'll all work off your rule of shots on target dominating the game, fair enough. So does that mean during the season, if we win a game but the other team have had more shots on target, I can say, no, I'm sorry, we got to change the rules here because LFC Australia said that it comes down to shots on target. Mo should have put 3 on target, mate. It's his own poor shooting boots that have caused us not to get more shots on target. We created the chances. Mo just hadn't got his shooting boots on. Mbappe will never be a Reds. You never know. K-Mac, strange things have happened in life. He spent a lot of time talking about us over the summer, to be fair. I thought we were dominated first half, except for the City goal, of course. I thought we were dominant, said Claire, first half. I don't think we were dominant. I think it was a fairly even game. I think City have been more clever in possession than us at times. They look a little bit sharper. Some of these so-called fans, said G-Man. I get you, mate. There's a lot of people that just love to piss and moan. And don't look at the big picture, or don't they're just reactionary and that's it. Now, I'm a reactionary fool. But I tried then a couple of seconds ago and come back to reality. But some people, yeah, I get you. Some people can be negative just for the sake of it. All City are doing is drawing us out and catching us on the break. Rich, I agree with you, mate. It's slow, quick, as I've said before. Knock it back around the keeper, play it around the full backs. Then it's usually one diagonal ball out wide, a little touch inside, and that's the chance created. It's not rocket science for us to sit back and defend. Right, teams coming out for the second half here. It doesn't look like there's any changes so far from the Reds. Yep, looks like the exact same 11 coming out. You got moaning and people who see what's the problem. I don't understand that sentence, Seamus. Sorry. If people are talking about a specific circumstance, Seamus, sound. But you get people who go, oh, we're losing 1-0 to Manchester City, the whole season's fucked. And don't think I'm exaggerating, mate. Look back through the chat. It's happened. They're the people that we're talking about. Not people who are pointing out things like Henderson's having a mare. Because that's a fact. That's sound. But there is an overreaction a lot of the time. You've got to admit that, mate. Right, second half. Let me a little drink of the Diet Chav and then we'll get ready to go. Get the clock ready. As I said, doesn't look like there's any changes from either side yet. Apart from the 4 change earlier on. Gabriel Jesus coming on to replace Leroy Sané. Right, Liverpool playing from left to right in the second half. Manchester City about to kick off. Just waiting for the referee to get the nod from the sideline and we'll be good to go. Right, ref's doing his checks. Looks like we're okay. Just waiting, I think, for the television companies to be good to go. Martin Atkinson puts the whistle to his lips and the second half's underway. Right, City immediately. Ball out right hand side. Ball breaks. Van Dijk. City press. Liverpool give it straight back. Gabriel Jesus. Again, not a great start from the Reds. Robbo comes across. Jesus shielding the ball well. Ball goes out. Throw into Liverpool right at the corner flag left hand side. Robbo pinching a good 10 yards there. Good man, Robbo. It's a nice City kit, to be fair. So yeah, it is. It's a very smart kit. I said that at the start. Throw into Manchester City. Fabinho looks baffled. Shan has changed their mind and given the throw into Liverpool. Right, left hand side, Robbo to take the throw in. Dog Creedon just confirming Alisson does have 1 on. Yeah, it's weird, he does. But as I said, BT's caption definitely showed him as 13 at the start of the game. Right, Sterling has it now left hand side for City. Ball into the box. Ooh, Jesus takes a touch. Ball drops. I don't know who it was. Took a snapshot there for City, but it went over the bar. Good work by Sterling on the left hand side. Turned Trent far too easily. He cuts it back. I think it was a strike from David Silva that went over the bar. Right, Salah now comes deep to pick up the ball for the Reds. Gini Wijnaldum. He switches to play out left hand side. Still loads of those empty Club Wembley seats. That does my head in. It looks shit in the television as well. Switch from Gini Wijnaldum all the way out to Salah right hand side. Mo takes a touch. Looks up. Looking for options. Gives the ball out wide right to Henderson. Back to Salah. Salah now. Little touch. Looking for somebody to give it to. He's forced back to Trent. Trent to Gomez. Gomez to Van Dijk. Van Dijk tries a long diagonal switch out wide right to Salah. Salah cuts inside, goes past Zinchenko. Little bit of a heavy touch allows Otamendi to come in and knock the ball away. Stones now knocks the ball up into the air. Henderson goes to challenge. Knocks it down to Bobby Firmino. Firmino a touch. Origi edge of the box, has a strike. Deflection straight at Claudio Bravo. Better from Liverpool though. More of that, please. Trent's been terrorised by Sterling. Well, Sané hasn't been on the pitch, mate, for about half an hour. He went off. It's Gabriel Jesus that's on there now. But yeah, Sterling is having a good game today, to be fair, for City. Zinchenko now. He rolls the ball back inside. Henderson looks to press Rodri. Rodri clears it midfield now. David Silva has the ball left hand side for City. He rolls it up the line. Gabriel Jesus and Raheem Sterling. Sterling puts the ball off the post. Referee says play on. I think that must have been offside. I think, yeah, the referee has his hand up to say it would have been offside. Sterling hit the post anyway, but it would have been offside. Interesting to see the replay there to see how far off they would have been. Right, so Silva picked up the ball. He rolled it through. They were both offside. Even though Jesus ran away from it, I think you would have to have said he would have been active in play there because he ran towards the ball. Anyway, free kick taken quickly by the Reds. Robbo has it left hand side. Bobby Firmino. Ball knocked down. Otamendi has it now. He knocks it back up into midfield. Gomez. Gini. He's pressurised by De Bruyne. Gini heads it down. Henderson. Firmino. Henderson again. Tries to spread it out left to Origi. Touch from Kyle Walker, Ball goes out. Corner kick to the Reds. Come on, the Reds. How many Liverpool fans are there? I don't know. A lot. I don't know the exact numbers, Porrick. Sorry, mate. I don't know what the split is of actual fans that are there. Right, anyway. Looks like a good split, to be fair. Lots of City fans there as well. Corner kick taken. Cleared by Manchester City at the near post. Trent now. Ball back to Robbo. Robbo tries a ball into the box. Up in the air from Otamendi. Gini knocks it down to Andy Robertson. Robbo takes a touch. Tries a quick ball into the box. Again, Otamendi clears. Firmino. Gini. Gini tries a strike. It's blocked down. This is a better start to the second half from the Reds anyway. Throw into Manchester City now, right hand side. Right guys, we're 155 away from 19.5k. Can we get there on the stream? I would really love to. If you are enjoying it and you haven't yet subscribed, please do hit that button. Our goal is to try and hit 20k as close to the season starting as we can, and we'd love your help. Right, throw in taken. Manchester City right hand side. Ball into midfield. Sterling picks it up now. Again, we back off and allow him to run. Henderson comes back. Sterling falls to the ground. Martin Atkinson said you went down too easy. Play on. Liverpool try a ball up the line. Good goalkeeping from Bravo to come out and snuff that out. Right, Salah, right hand side. Run at him, Mo. Go on. He knocks it back inside to Fabinho. Fabinho does well to keep the ball alive. Gives it back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Gini. Gini to Gomez. Trent. Again looking for options. Good switch of play from Trent all the way across right to left. Robbo takes it down on his chest. Again, Gini. Patient stuff from Liverpool. Van Dijk switches the ball across to the right hand side to Trent Alexander-Arnold. He rolls the ball back. Gomez. Van Dijk. Liverpool moving the ball from side to side looking for space. Van Dijk closed down very quickly by Gabriel Jesus. Does well to go and regather possession. People often underestimate quite how quick Van Dijk is. Fabinho rolls the ball into Hendo. Hendo looking for options. Gives it to Trent. The switch is on, Trent, mate. The switch is on. Rolls it back to Gomez. Gomez plays the ball a little bit behind Gini Wijnaldum, but Gini manages to keep it in. All the way back to Alisson now. Again, switches it out right hand side to Joe Gomez. Gomez looking for options. Nothing on. He's forced back to Ali. Couple of touches from Alisson now. Oh, tries a long ball towards Origi. Cut out in midfield by De Bruyne. Good play by Liverpool. Fabinho now. Van Dijk. Rolls it across to Gomez. Gomez. Nice ball into midfield. Hendo with a flick towards Mo Salah. Salah up against Zinchenko now. Ball goes out. Corner to the Reds. Again, good build-up play. Better play. Good little switch of ball by Henderson towards Salah. Good defender by Zinchenko, but it's a corner to the Reds. Salah leaves it for Trent, I think. Well, let's see if we can work something from this. 52 minutes gone. City leading by Raheem Sterling goal to 0 after 12 minutes. Trent comes across now to take the corner. Come on, Trent. Good delivery here, pal. Come on. Ball deep towards the back post. Firmino nods it back in. Van Dijk nods it. Zinchenko calmly nods it back to the keeper. Good defending there from the young left back. Better start to the second half this from the Reds, but still nothing to show for it. City immediately go long with the goal kick. Gomez does well defended. Knocks it back to Alisson, who flicks it casually over De Bruyne's head back to Joe Gomez. We know Ali has that in his locker. Right, Robbo. Into midfield now. Firmino turns, has a bit of space ahead of him. Looking for options. Well done, Bobby. He was caught in possession. No free kick there, he was caught. Right, Salah. Salah running. Goes one way, then the other. Closed out by too many Manchester City defenders. Can Trent keep the ball in here? He does. Liverpool have it right hand side. Gomez. Again, better from Liverpool at the start of the second half. Better play. Gini. Van Dijk. Van Dijk nonchalantly knocks a diagonal ball out towards Henderson. Good touch from Hendo. Well defended by Zinchenko. Raheem Sterling now. Rodri. He's dispossessed by Henderson. Ball breaks to Manchester City though. Gabriel Jesus. He's forced back to Walker. Walker's put under pressure by Henderson, but Walker does well. Rolls it across to John Stones. Stones switches to play left hand side to Zinchenko, who knocks it down on his chest. Carries it forward a couple of yards into the Liverpool half. He's looking for options. We're standing off, giving him all the time in the world. And he rolls it back to Otamendi. To Claudio Bravo. Bravo takes a couple of touches, knocks it into midfield to Rodri. Space here for City to work with. Look at this, there's about 10 yards ahead of him. Zinchenko now knocks it down left hand side to David Silva. Silva to Raheem Sterling. Trent comes across. Sterling runs at him. Trent knocks it off Sterling. Ball will go out. Goal kick to the Reds. Good defender from Trent. Khalil reckons Oxlade-Chamberlain needs to come on. I'll back you on that one, mate. I'd love to see him and Keita come on. Give us a bit more threat going forwards. Alisson now. Switches the play to Robbo, left hand side. Robbo forced to go long upfield towards Divock. Good defender, good control by Divock. Ball breaks though and it goes out. Whose throw? I think it's a Liverpool throw. Good play by Divock, good control there. We need to be careful we don't get caught on the counter, so Peter van der Schaans. Yeah, look, that's always a threat. When you're playing against either of these sides, to be fair, both of them have pace going forward. Right, throw into Liverpool, left hand side, just inside the City half. Come on, somebody show for him. Show, quickly. Henderson shows. Fabinho, take 3 yards, run backwards, mate, and you're in space. Good play by the Reds. Firmino, little ball up the line towards Divock. Divock tries the ball down the line towards Bobby Firmino. Otamendi does well to come across and put a foot in. I think it's another corner to the Reds. I think. Let me just make sure I didn't play that out off Bobby. No, it's a definite corner to the Reds. Right, come on Liverpool. Let's work something from this. $55 minutes gone. Still 1-0 to City. Come on Liverpool. Right, Trent. Delivery in. Oh, surely it's in. Surely, oh my fucking God, how was that not in? How the fuck did that not go in? Oh, fuck City and goal line technology, Jesus Christ. How the fuck was that not over the line? I'll talk you through it in a second, but Jesus Christ, how was that not over the line? It obviously wasn't. I'm not arguing with technology. Goal line technology is always spot on. Let me see the replay. Fuck me, that looked like an equaliser. Right, ball in. Beautiful flick from Van Dijk. It bounces off the bar. Looked like it's straight onto the line. If Origi had paid attention here and spent less time for... it was... bang. It looked like it bounced on the line, to be fair. Like, I'm not saying it was a goal. I just don't understand how the fuck it didn't go in. Keeper beating all ends up. Bounces down. Oh, you can see it just moved the white line as well. Just caught the back part of the line. How the hell did we not score there? He's not 10 yards, ref. Tell Sterling to get back. He's not 10 yards. Do your damn job. And it hits off Sterling. You fucking stupid cunt, Atkinson. Honestly. Salah, off the post. Jesus Christ. Does somebody need to explain to Martin Atkinson the rules of the sport he's supposed to be fucking governing? The player wasn't 10 yards and it hit him, you stupid prick. Ball breaks to Salah then. He's a good strike, hits the post. But Atkinson, he can't even do his job, like. Can't do his job. Player's not 10 yards. Players are telling you he isn't 10 yards. Your fucking bald, lazy ass is too fucking tired to waddle across and say that it wasn't a fucking 10 yards and you just allow play to go on. Fucking referees are atrocious. Absolutely fucking atrocious. Premier League referees are a load of my fucking hole. Honestly, like, it was laziness from Atkinson. He couldn't be arsed coming across to tell Sterling to get back a few yards. Fuck me. Henderson's right to be in his ear. Ref, you don't know the rules of the fucking sport, mate. You don't know. You're there to fucking govern the game, you stupid prick, and you don't know the rules because you're fucking lazy, pal. Lazy. Fuck me, Atkinson, you're shy. Prick. City goal was offside. No, it was onside, to be fair. It looked like it was definitely onside. I have no issues with the City goal. I have no issues with the goal line technology either. Not arguing about that. Certainly wasn't a goal for us, but Atkinson is just shy. He really is shy. fucking state. And we're worried about these fucking morons getting VAR. Like, that's going to save the season. These fucking Premier League referees are dog shit. VAR is only going to make them more fucking... I won't even say the phrase that I'm about to say because I'll get booted off YouTube. Fuck me. Take a Xanax. If I had some, book, mate. If I had some, nothing here. Do you know what I mean? Atkinson, honestly. And look, please bear in mind, City fans that are watching this, I'm not having a go at Manchester City here whatsoever. This has got nothing to do with City. I'm not saying the referee is stopping us from winning this game. Not at all. I'm just pointing out how shit he is. I'm not trying to blame Atkinson for Liverpool being behind. City's goal was sound, no issues with it. What I'm pointing out here is that his own laziness. I mean, I'm a fat fuck, and even I would have waddled across there to tell Sterling to move back a couple of yards. Right, anyway, change for Manchester City. David Silva gone off to be replaced by Gundogan. Right, City recycle possession. Ball back at Bravo. He's pressurised, goes long. Robbo plays it upfield. Little flick by Fabinho. Origi's out-muscled. He's looking for a free kick. I honestly believe it was a fair challenge there on Origi. He's still down though. Divock, let's be fair, mate. There's nothing wrong with you. Get up. Sterling now. He's through. 1-on-1 against Alisson. Ah, well done, Ali. Well done, son. Good goalkeeping. Sterling shit the bed. And I'm still not saying Origi's was a foul because I genuinely believe it wasn't. Ball still in play. Origi's still down. Referee's doing right to allow this to play on. It's up to us to put the ball out, which we now do, and Origi can get treatment. I've no issues, by the way, there with the refereeing of that situation. Origi went down. Referee didn't give a free kick. Sterling had every right to play on. Good goalkeeping by Alisson. I don't think that was a free kick on Origi either. I think Walker got a foot on the ball. I'm trying to be as fair as I can with my commentary on this. Too simple as well. Like, one ball splits our entire defence and allows Sterling to just stroll through. Alisson does well. Sterling tries to go around him. Alisson gets a body in the way. Good goalkeeping. It's the one criticism sometimes people have of Sterling. Van Dijk does well to cut out the pass to Walker. Sterling wasn't paying attention. Alisson comes out and gathered the ball. Yeah, could have easily been 2-0 to City there, to be fair. And it would have been all too easy again. Well, looking at this on Origi, Walker got a touch on the ball. I'm calling that a fair tackle by Kyle Walker. I can't, in good conscience, talk about the tackle in the first half where I was telling the City player to get the fuck up off the ground and then have a moan about that by Walker. I genuinely thought he got a nick on the ball and it was fair. I'm a Liverpool fan. There's nothing wrong with being homophobic. Yes, there is, you fucking gobshite. Fuck you. Nothing wrong with being homophobic. How dare you, Nathan, you fucking prick. There's everything wrong with being homophobic. There's everything wrong with bigotry. There's everything wrong with talking about people's race, religion, creed, sexual orientation. I mean, would you dare say that in public, mate? Would you say that in front of your parents? You should be ashamed of yourself, sir. Absolutely ashamed of yourself. Of course, there's a lot wrong with homophobia, mate. There's more love needed in this world. And if people are fortunate enough to find love and somebody they can share their lives with, then who the fuck are you to tell them otherwise, you ignorant little prick? Right, Robertson. Much better second half in the Reds so far. My God, mate, you're a disgusting excuse for a human being. Right, Van Dijk. What have we got? Can you give me a shout out? John, is it John Andlio? I hope that's your name, mate. Welcome to the channel. Great to have you with us. Salah, right hand side. Go on, Mo. Have a run at him, son. 63 minutes gone. I wonder when Klopp will start making some changes. Firmino, Salah, I'm thinking here, obviously. Right, Mo cuts inside. Rolls the ball across. Genie. Back to Gomez. Gomez to Van Dijk. Good play by Van Dijk. Firmino now. He's forced backwards. Ball rolled across to Fabinho. Oh, was he looking? I thought he was shaping up for a shot there. Henderson, right hand side. Back inside towards Trent. Trent takes a couple of touches. Out now right hand side to Hendo again. Hendo looking for options ahead of him. Rolls the ball into Origi, who tries to turn in the box. Good defending by John Stones there, to be fair, and he clears his lines. Ball goes out to Robertson. Manchester City player comes across and kicks it out. Liverpool fans rise to their feet. It's been a much better second half from the Reds. It really has. Liverpool fans like Nathan ruined the whole club. Mate, don't be lumping him in as a Liverpool fan. We have no proof that prick is anything other than an absolute piece of shit. So that's the only thing we have. And don't bag all of us Liverpool fans in with one person either, mate. I wouldn't do it to Manchester City's fans, so I don't expect it said about us. He's a scumbag. There's no doubt about that. No, I'm not disagreeing with you on that, pal, but don't lump all Liverpool fans in with him. Right, Genie in midfield now for the Reds. Trent rolls the ball out towards Salah. Salah put ball down the line towards Hendo. Can he get there? Well done, Hendo. Got there. Otamendi comes across, puts a foot in, throw into the Reds' right hand side. Again, ball in, cleared by Otamendi. Genie, edge of the box. He's forced backwards. Van Dijk. Lots of pressure here by the Reds, but still nothing to show for it. Trent. Back towards Fabinho. Gomez spreads it across to Van Dijk. Clock ticks to 65 minutes. Trent. Into Fabinho. Fabinho. Salah. Salah takes a touch. Rolls it into Henderson. Fabinho. Good block by Manchester City. De Bruyne now carries it out through midfield. He's looking for options. Nobody there. He's forced back inside. Rodri. Sterling now. Left hand side. Two Manchester City players collide and the ball breaks to Mo Salah. Salah now. No options ahead of him. He's forced to go left. Robertson. Origi. Origi tries to stand up Walker. Walker does well. The ball goes out for a throw into Manchester City. Right, a couple of changes coming up here for the Reds. Naby Keita about to come on. Joel Matip about to come on. First change, Trent Alexander-Arnold coming off to be replaced by Joel Matip, and Fabinho is coming off to be replaced by Naby Keita. So probably a bit more of a... I'd probably see Henderson now drop into the 6, I'd say, and Naby push a little bit further forward. Right, ladies and gents, 120 away from 19.5k. If you're watching, if you're enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button. The more of you amazing guys we can get to help us get to 20k, the better. And thank you for watching today. Right, throw in taken by Manchester City. 66 minutes gone. Bravo. Otamendi. Ball rolled into midfield. City switch at left hand side. Zinchenko now has it. He's forced back by Henderson. Rodri. Roll back to Otamendi. He takes a couple of touches now. Looking for options ahead of him. Rolls it into Rodri. Rodri has 10 yards to look into space. Well done, Andy Robertson. Referee gives a free kick though for a challenge on De Bruyne. I think he was trying to allow play to go on. Free kick to Manchester City. About 5 or 6 yards inside the Liverpool half, fairly central. You're a beast. Thank you, Aidan. Or Adrian, excuse me. Appreciate the comment, mate. If it's meant in a positive way. If you mean I'm a beast in a bad way, whoopsies. But I hope you mean in a nice way. Sean Cunningham said I subbed. Really appreciate that, Sean. Thank you, mate. Welcome. Somebody booed out Tommy TY there for his fucking lies. Don't come in with the fake goal scoring shit, mate. It'll get you removed from the channel. And we don't want to have to remove people from the channel. But to put in fake scores like that or fake goal alerts, it's just being a dickhead. There's no need for it. Right, no mods doing the job. I'll do it for them. Thank you, Darren Calvin. Right. Good defending there by Joel Matip. He's brought down. Free kick to the Reds. Taken quickly. Right, Henderson now. Bit of space ahead of him to run into. Look for options. Gives it left. Salah now. Strike! Oh! Is it just me, or does Salah keep trying to go for that near post when he should be trying to pick out the far corner? Now, it was a good, decent save by the goalkeeper and good build-up play again from the Reds, but it seems to be today he's trying to beat the keeper at the near post time and time again. Look at the space to the keeper's right there. And he's trying to pick out the 1 yard on the left-hand side. I don't know, he should have went for the far corner for me. You're better than Martin Tyler. Do you know what? I don't give myself much credit, mate, but I am better than Martin Tyler because Martin Tyler's a shy commentator. Can you imagine me though on BT or Sky or something? Beep, 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 beep. Language all over the place. Max Roberts said, "You're the best on YouTube. I subscribed as soon as I saw your channel. Come on, Liverpool." Really appreciate that, Max, mate. Thank you, pal. And thank you, Sean, as well. Again, John, thank you for subscribing as well. And everybody else that said they've subscribed, thank you very much. Right. We still have 109 to go to try and get to our target for this stream of 19.5k. There's 909 people watching. If there's 108 of you absolute legends that haven't subscribed, please do hit that button. All our content on here is free, folks. We'll be back at 9:30 tonight with our usual Late Night Agenda live stream. Tomorrow night I'll be joined by Mark Goldbridge as well at 9 o'clock, and then at 9:30 we'll be back for another Late Night Agenda. You'll get watch-alongs of every Liverpool game, nightly streams, little bits of news stuff, podcasts, everything, and it's all completely free, which is why I keep saying to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. Anyway, back to the game. Manchester City knocking it round. Bit of a loose ball at the back. Looks like they'll manage to keep that in right at the corner flag. Kyle Walker comes back, gives it to John Stones. 20 minutes to go in the Community Shield. Manchester City still leading by a 1-0. Raheem Sterling goal after 12 minutes. Otamendi, Zinchenko. Good pressure by the Reds. Firmino looks to press. Otamendi's forced to go long. Ball upfield, knocked down. Drops to Sterling. I have to say, Sterling, I know we missed a good chance, but he's had a good game for City today. I think it's fair to say he hasn't shone against Liverpool a lot of the time, but he's played well for them today. Ball out now, left-hand side. Gabriel Jesus knocks it in field to Gundogan. Rodri gives it straight to Henderson. Henderson tries a ball up the line towards Salah. He does well to keep it in. Go on, Mo. Good defending by Otamendi. Well-timed tackle, to be fair. Right, again, Henderson putting pressure. Gundogan does well, carries the ball out. Gives it to Gabriel Jesus. Otamendi. I think Manchester City said that, yeah, Henderson's down. He's back up now, though. City sportingly stopped play, though, to allow Henderson to get treatment. Fair play, credit where it's due. Right, what else have we got? Stop putting fake scores in, said Tyrese. Please do, ladies and gents. It's really pathetic. Like, you've got people who, unfortunately, for whatever reason, can't watch the game, and they're just trying to get kept up to date with what's going on. They don't need people putting in fake scores. It's pretty shitty. Right, we need a big last 20 minutes here. Henderson's back up on his feet. Lallana, our new signing. Adam Lallana, about to come on by the looks of it. Well, he's got a bib. He's putting a bib on. Maybe he's just gone to warm up, but the camera looked at him like he was about to come on. Right, ball breaks into midfield now. Oh, Genie had a chance, or was it Keita? I think it was Genie. Right, ball breaks out left towards Raheem Sterling. Gives it back inside to De Bruyne. De Bruyne goes wide now. Strike. Alisson gets down, claims it well. Pretty straightforward for the keeper, but still had to do his job. Alisson rolls it out to Keita. Keita's brought down. Martin Atkinson says free kick to Liverpool. You can't take the ball free kick when it's moving, Abby, mate. Come on. I'm glad he wanted to get on with it quickly, but the ball was clearly still rolling when he tried to take the free. Right, Van Dijk now takes it. Keita rolls it out left hand side to Robertson. Origi, back to Andy Robertson. Keita rolls the ball across to Joel Matip now. He carries the ball into the Manchester City half like a glorious giraffe on a little banter. Ball switched across. Virgil van Dijk now. Again, the Reds looking for options, trying to find that equaliser. Tried a long diagonal ball, cut out, but it dropped straight to Jordan Henderson. Have a shot, Hendo, pal. Don't be shy. Fucking hell, Hendo. Either have a shot, mate, or find the easy pass, but fucking up both isn't acceptable, pal. Again, just... Look, I'm one of Jordan Henderson's biggest advocates and fans, but that's horseshit. You either pull the fucking trigger or you play the ball to Salah 2 seconds earlier. Getting caught in two minds isn't good enough, mate. David Bale would take Henderson off, as would I. Raheem Sterling is down on the ground now. Looks like he's picked up a knock. I didn't quite see what had happened there, to be fair. I think he took one to the mouth by the looks of it. Looks like he's okay in all fairness. I didn't see, maybe he got an arm in the mouth or a hand to the mouth or something. I didn't see. You caning Hendo. Yes, I am, mate. If someone makes a mistake, I'm calling him on it. I'm not going to then go on and say Hendo shit and sell him. I'm just calling things as I see it. Henderson made a fuck up, not his first of the game. Every right to call him on it. Keita now in midfield for the Reds. Liverpool about to make some more changes as well. Keita try the ball through to Firmino. He slips. Keita. Oh, unlucky. Why didn't it just fall to Bobby there? It's just not dropping for us here. Gomez. Much better from Liverpool in the second half. Much, much better. Van Dijk switches the ball out left hand side. Robertson. Divock Origi now. Stands up. Manchester City goes at them. Tries the ball into the box. City do well to clear their lines. Calmly play it out. De Bruyne has it now right hand side. He goes past Gini far too easily. De Bruyne then rolls the ball inside. Gundogan's poor touch lets him down. It was good play from Kevin De Bruyne there, and a little bit disappointed with Gini's tracking. We try a through ball there to Origi that's cut out by Kyle Walker. Otamendi now rolls it into Gundogan in midfield for Manchester City. Gundogan to Gabriel Jesus. He spreads it out left hand side to Raheem Sterling. Sterling back inside to Jesus. Little ball over the top, too much on it. Goes through to Alisson, no problem. Ali rolls it out to Van Dijk. Van Dijk into the feet of Gini Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum to Keita, little 1-2. Switches play out left hand side towards Robbo. 98 subs to go, ladies and gents. Can we make it on the stream? 98 to go. Right. Keita. Van Dijk. Matip. No matter what happens here in the last 15 minutes, it's been a better second half from Liverpool. Matip now looking for options. Rolls the ball up the line towards Salah. He's brought down Shirley. Atkinson took his time to think about it there, but it was just a little bit too heavy, I think, from Otamendi. Otamendi's actually had a decent... Oh, that was Zinchenko, excuse me. Otamendi's actually had a decent game for City today, and I'm not one of his biggest fans, to be fair. Right, 3 changes going to be taking place here. As I said earlier on, I believe it's 6 changes each manager can make in this game. The man who never skips a leg day, Xherdan Shaqiri, is about to come on for Liverpool. We're going to take the free kick first, though, so bear with me. So Salah and Hendo standing over this free kick. Manchester City holding the line just ahead of their 18-yard box. Right, ball in from Henderson. Cleared by City to the back post. Van Dijk knocks it back across. Goal! Get the fuck in! The fucking glorious giraffe that is Joe Matip pops up 1-1. Go on the Reds! Go on! Even the most ardent Manchester City fan cannot say that hasn't been coming. Very well deserved equaliser for Liverpool Football Club. Free kick worked. Manchester City get ahead on it. Falls to the back post to Virgil van Dijk. The future Ballon d'Or winner then knocks it back across the penalty area. Joe Matip is there to gloriously raise his beautiful giraffe neck up and just nod it down into the ground past Bravo. 1-1. Come on, you Reds. That is genuinely... No bias, that is genuinely no more than Liverpool deserve for this second half performance. Well done. Well done, Reds. Gets in. Well done, Matip. Look, he wasn't even looking. No look header there. Beautiful stuff. Go on. If that doesn't make you subscribe, ladies and gents, 93 to go to get to 98.5. Let's do this. Let's win the fucking competition. Let's win the league. Let's win the Champions League. Let's win the Sevtruple, Sextuplet. I don't know what the fuck it's called. 7 of them bitches. That's what we need. Go on, the Reds. Of course, it's an overreaction, but you know me by now. Right, substitutions about to take place. Bobby Firmino is coming off to be replaced by the man who never skips a leg day, Xherdan Shaqiri. Good run out for Bobby. Good solid 78 minutes there for him on his comeback from winning the Copa America. I know he played a few minutes as well the other day. Look at that glorious beaming smile. The man with the extra white shaded teeth going off to be replaced by the Power Cube. Right, another change. Jordan Henderson going off to be replaced by his pyjama party having mate Adam Lallana. And Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain coming on to replace the man that casts a shadow bigger than anybody else, Divock Origi. Joel Matip scored, Henry, mate. You know the Hendo and Lallana defo have a little one of them high five, a little patty cake scenarios, don't you? They definitely do. Right, Lallana on anyway. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain on. 11 minutes to go. Right. Brian, can you unban Anthony Cronin, mate? I don't know why Roberto banned him, but Anthony Cronin's a gory mascot. He doesn't get banned. Right. 10 minutes to go at Wembley. The game hangs in the balance. Bernardo Silva, he hasn't looked happy all game, to be fair. He's been in the ref's ear all game. I was falling asleep and you woke me up screaming. Good! You don't deserve a nap, Adzer. Not yet, pal. You can have one after the game. Where is the World Cup in? As in the actual World Cup? Qatar is the next World Cup, Porrick, mate. You do ask strange questions at the strangest of times, buddy. And the World Club Cup's in the same place, if that was your question. Right. Zinchenko now, left-hand side for City. Are they going to up the game now to try and take it to Liverpool for the last 10 minutes? Gomez, ball breaks. Referee said offside, free kick to Liverpool. Lallana will make it 2-1. Reckons it's 80. 82 subs to go. Come on, folks. 1,300 watching. Let's get there. If you're enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button. We want to try and get to 20k. I love your fucking enthusiasm and your help. Please do hit that button and turn on notifications. Right, here we go. Gomez in midfield for the Reds. Little switch across. Virgil van Dijk carries it forward. I think 1,300 might be a record, by the way, for us for during the watch along. So there's definitely some new subscribers there that can hit the button. Right, what's this Brian saying? I can't, it's too far back in the chat. It was only in the last while. Right, I can't do it either, but I will ban Anthony Cronin as soon as the game's over. So Anthony, if you're watching, mate, don't worry. I don't know why you were banned, but I will unban you. Right, ball back now at Manchester City. They go long. Love that. Look at the Reds fans. Love this. Chat moving quickly. People much happier. Couple of City fans in as well, and you are, of course, very welcome. It's been an entertaining game today. I think, even though, as I said earlier on, both teams playing some good stuff, but not quite at their best yet, and you wouldn't expect them to be. Right, Keita in midfield for the Reds. Rolls it back to Gini Wijnaldum. Joel Matip. Can't get the game anywhere. Glad I found you, pal, said Sean. Mate, it's great to have you with us. Thanks for giving us a try, and I hope you're enjoying it. Right, Matip, Van Dijk. He goes long diagonally, switches the ball out. Gomez nearly knocks himself out keeping that one in play. Anyway, ball's back with Manchester City. Zinchenko rolls it to Otamendi. Otamendi rolls it across to Claudio Bravo. He knocks the ball long into midfield. Why didn't Gomez take that down instead of just knocking it back up into the air? Right, here we go. Come on, the Reds. Gini knocks it out to Shaqiri right hand side. Rolls it into Lallana across the edge of the box. How the fuck, Nabi? Come on! Should have been 2-1 to the Reds. Good save by Bravo. Liverpool work it well. We roll it back across the edge of the box to Naby Keita. Keita pulls his right boot back. Has a strike. Too close to the keeper, and Bravo pushes it away. Good stuff though from Liverpool. Come on, you red men. 57 subs to go, ladies and gents. Come on. Right, Gini. Matip rolls it back to Alisson. 7.5 minutes to go in the Community Shield, plus whatever time Martin, I'm an absolute dog shit referee, Atkinson decides to add on. Matip now for the Reds again. Gomez knocks it back inside to Lallana. A little bit of a cheeky Cruyff turn. Switches the play. Robbo now looking for options. Chambo goes down the line. He gives it to him. Chambo's forced to cut back inside, looking for options, knocks it into Gini. Gini now. Little diagonal towards Gomez. He takes it down on the shoulder. Knocks the ball into the box. Drops down. Oh, cleared by City. It's pressure upon pressure here from the Reds. Again, give it out left. Little knock off Atkinson. Why is he bringing it back? What are you bringing it back for? What the fuck are you bringing? Atkinson, what are you doing, you cunt? Like, literally, dickhead, what are you doing? What are you doing? We have the ball on the left side of the penalty area, you fucking mong! And you decide to bring it back because it hit your boot, you dumb cunt! Fuck me, Atkinson! I swear this prick doesn't know the rules of the game. Fuck me! Have the ball on the left-hand side of the penalty area and Atkinson decides to bring it back. Fuck me, Atkinson, you're shit. Substitution for Manchester City about to happen, by the way. Young Foden about to come on. I'm fucking sick of Atkinson. State of him, honestly. Fucking Mong doesn't even know how to referee a game that he's supposed to be in charge of. Let Sterling be 7 yards ahead for a free kick and then tries to fucking bring it back because it hits off him. You absolute dickhead. Right, anyway. Matip. Lallana. 5 minutes to go. Shaqiri. Gomez. Lallana. Shaqiri. Ball gets caught under his feet. He's dispossessed. City now. Kevin De Bruyne has it left side of the penalty area. Ball across, defended by Liverpool. Clear it. Well done. Rolled out to Shaqiri. Shaqiri has a chance now to start the counter-attack. Nice ball down the line to Lallana. Lallana runs at the Manchester City defence. Somebody show for him. Knocks it out to Salah. Salah, right hand side of the box. Cuts inside. Has a strike. Deflection. Over the top of the bar. Unlucky Mo. Better play from the Reds. Come on, Liverpool. Right, ladies and gents. 48 subs to go. 1,200 people watching. We can do this. And we can go and get the winner of this game. Come on, you red men. Do hit that subscribe button. Right, what else have we got? Who do I think the best ref in the Premier League is? I think Michael Oliver's decent, to be fair. Right. Less than 5 minutes to go. Corner. Shaqiri comes across to take it. Van Dijk's up. Matip's up. Is there to be a late winner in this game? From either side. Shy corner from Shaqiri. Absolute dog shit. Doesn't even beat the first man. Not good enough. Salah's then dispossessed. Manchester City don't knock it straight back to Liverpool. Matip tries a little ball down the line. It's intercepted by Zinchenko. Far too easy to read. Again, Liverpool turn it over. Salah cuts back inside again. Strike! Again, straight at the keeper. Unlucky Mo. He's got his shooting boots on today. But again, Liverpool starting to dominate. Bravo rolls the ball out to Bernardo Silva now, left hand side. He gives it to Gabriel Jesus. 4 minutes to go. Thank you, Ronaldo, and everybody else that subs. Really appreciate the support. Rodri rolls the ball across now. John Stones. Foden still waiting to come on. Liverpool looking to press now. Ball all the way back. Stones forced to turn. Gives it to Walker in the right back position. Good pressing by Liverpool. Chamberlain. Salah. Fuck me. Good goalkeeping by Bravo, to be fair. Gave Salah no. Atkinson. The rules, mate. Do you know the rules of the sport? Where if a player's pulled to the ground, it's a free kick, you fucking plank. Right, Matip rolls the ball back to Alisson. Again, that was good goalkeeping by Bravo, to be fair. It didn't give Salah time to set himself. 40 subs to go. Come on. 1,245 people watching. We can do this. Genie. Little touch by him in midfield. Rolls the ball across. Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Naby Keita. Keita rolls it out left hand side to Robbo. Robbo tries a little 1-2. Otamendi comes across. Clears it up into the air. Jesus now. Nice little reverse ball. Tries to play it through. Too much on it. Alisson comes out. De Bruyne is down there. Looks like he might have picked up a little cramp or muscle injury or something. And Liverpool put the ball out of play. Sportingly, you've got to do it. They did it for us earlier on in the game. Let's be fair. Yeah, De Bruyne is down. I think he's a bit of cramp in his right leg or something. See, how close was this? Really well pressed there. Oh, it was just good goalkeeping by Bravo. Didn't give Salah time to really get his bearings. Right, we're finally going to see this change now for Manchester City. Klopp and Pep having a little go with each other on the sidelines. Maybe Klopp's just reminding Pep that he bought Rodri and that they do spend a lot of money, telling him to go and get a better t-shirt than that piece of shit one he's wearing from Primark. Knock him out, Klopp. I've had it. Knock him out. Go on. Do it. Hendo, you knock him out if you want as well, pal. Little fucking bald prick. Go and knock him out. Go on. Fucking sick of Pep and his little whinging the entire game. Little bitch. De Bruyne gone off anyway. Good display by Kevin De Bruyne. Always enjoy watching him play. He's a good footballer. Fucking Guardiola doesn't have bitch, does he? He's having to go at Robbo now. Somebody just take your boot off and clock him across his little head. Fuck off to Qatar, mate. Which is where we know you're going to end up for that in a few years' time, you fucking little prick. Right, anyway. Ball back with Alisson. Guardiola, sponsored by Kleenex and Primark. He's a whiny little fucker, isn't he? Right, Matip goes long. Ball into midfield. Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's dispossessed. Zinchenko. 37 subs to go. 1 minute to go plus additional time, ladies and gents. Ball into midfield now by Manchester City. Foden gets his first touch. A lot expected of him from Manchester City fans this year. He looks like a very tidy player, to be fair. Van Dijk nods it down to Robertson. Robertson to Keita. Keita tries a ball into midfield. Rodri manages to dispossess. Otamendi now. Foden. Gundogan. City looking to grab a late winner. Good tackle by Liverpool. Right, here we go. Go on, Genie. Cakir now. He carries the ball into the City half. Tries a through ball to Salah. Little bit too much on it. Can Mo get there? Yes, he can, but he can only knock it out for a throw into Manchester City. 4 minutes of additional time to be added on, ladies and gents. 4 minutes to go. Is there a winner to be had, or is this going to penalties? Let's wait and see. Thank you so much to everyone that's joined us for today's game, by the way. Whether you're a City fan, a Liverpool fan or a neutral, we appreciate having you with us. I know things get heated on here, but as soon as the final whistle goes, everything is forgotten about. We'll be back tonight at 9:30 as well with the late night agenda. Don't forget that. If you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Right, ball up into the air. Matip. Van Dijk knocks it back in. Otamendi. He nods it up. Ball in the air again. Genie. Van Dijk. Oh, ball ricochets. Chance for City here. Gomez comes across and does well. Good defending, Joe. Knocks it into Robertson's path now. Robbo. Ball up the line. Walker. Silva. Manchester City now. Foden. Tries a little reverse ball through to Raheem Sterling. He gets it. How do we allow him to get it? Sterling. Right hand side. Somebody get across for fuck's sake. Sterling given far too much time there, and the ball eventually gets blocked by Liverpool. Throw into Manchester City right hand side. Honestly, it was like we were petrified to tackle him. Silva now for City, right hand side. Ball breaks out. Surely that's a goal kick. It is indeed. Goal kick to Liverpool. 2.5 minutes to go of additional time, ladies and gents. It looks like this one could be going to penalties. I believe it goes straight to penalties for those asking. Yes, it used to be shared, but I think they've changed those rules. Loving the celebration here, the Reds, after that equaliser from Joel Matip. Salah now. Salah! 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 Ref! 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 No! How the fuck did you miss, Mo? How the fuck did you miss? Twice, mate! Fucking twice! Fuck me! I am sick of goal line technology against these cunts. Fucking sick of it! Salah, you should have scored, mate! Shit the bed! Look at the header as well. Definitely wasn't over the line, to be fair. Great defending by Walker to get back. Fuck me, Mo! Fuck, I love the man, but he's missed about 5 or 6 chances today. Fucking hell. Great defending by Kyle Walker. Gotta give him credit. To get back there and hook that away, absolutely phenomenal defending. I don't know what the ref's looking at. He's having a word with VAR here about something or another. It looks like we're good to go anyway. Corner to come in. Should have won this game. Ball in, deep towards the back post. Salah. He floats the ball back in. Oh, lucky Matip just couldn't quite get on it and the ball goes out for a goal kick. We should have won that game. Look, we all love Mohamed Salah, and it's very rare we're critical, but he's had 5 chances, maybe 6 in this game, and he hasn't managed to score. You need to take chances like that, particularly when he had an eternity, basically, him on the keeper. Right, ladies and gents, 25 subscribers to go, 1,300 people watching. Please do hit that button. This game looks like it's going to penalties to decide the Community Shield. It's been a very entertaining game of football, to be fair. Liverpool definitely shaded the second half. Manchester City probably more sharp in the first. De Bruyne has been given the man of the match there from BT. He did have a good game. He's a very good footballer, Kevin De Bruyne. Van Dijk spreads it across to Joel Matip. Matip takes a touch, knocks the ball long. Otamendi comes, gets a head on it. Ball breaks. Lallana. Little pass to Salah. Salah rolls it out to Cakir. Cakir, again, tries the near post. Go across the keeper! Ball breaks for a corner. Fucking hell. Why do we try and beat the keeper at his near post? I know opening up his body would have been harder, but go across the fucking keeper, mate. How have we not won this game? Right, corner for Cakir here. Probably be the last action of the game. Ball in. You're fucking shy! Fuck me, Cakir! Klopp and Pep shake hands. That's 2 corners Cakir took, and twice the stupid little fuck can't beat the first man. Not good enough, Cakir. Fuck off. You're not even tired. You're only on the pitch 20 minutes, mate. Not good enough. Right, anyway, the game is over. It's going to go to penalty kicks. 1-1's the final score. Let me just stop the clock. Fuck me, we should have won that game. It isn't over yet. Look, don't tell me to chill, mate. Fuck off rather than tell me to chill. If you want to chill, then go watch another channel or suck these nuts. But don't ever tell me what to do on my own channel, you smarmy cunt. Right, here we go. Free kick, nothing, no, full time, penalties. Relax, Craig, calm down. Get back to some form of normality here. Anyway, players shaking hands. It was an entertaining game of football between, without a doubt, the country's 2 best sides. We're still 10 subs away, ladies and gents. If you're enjoying the stream and my fucking bad language, which I normally apologise for, but I can't. I get worked up. What can I do? Do hit that button. 9 away. Come on, you beautiful people. Right. This is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens here. I think we've set a record, by the way, for the most people watching our stream. We're nearly at 1,400 now. In one go, which I think is a record. Still penalties to come as well. It'll be interesting. No team deserves to... Well, we probably deserve to win it. But it's shitty to lose a game on penalties like that, whatever happens. We've had ample opportunities to go and win this game. I'm looking at Salah's late chance now where he shit the bed again. Well, like, if you look at his opportunity there, he tried to flick it. Put your foot through it, mate. I don't know what you're trying to do. And then the header as well, which ended up with a fantastic clearance off the line by Kyle Walker, to be fair to him. Fuck me, we should have won that though. Anyway, penalties to go. Let's see who can be the hero. Bravo and Allison. Bravo's a good penalty stopper as well, to be fair to him. Guardiola's having a chat now with his team in the centre circle. I can only imagine he's crying, because that's all he's done for the entire game, is just bitch and moan. Right, all sets of players down now. Kloppo having a little chat with Salah. Van Dijk's walking around. I'll tell you what, whatever happens, I have to say, that was a much better second 45 from Liverpool Football Club. Much better indeed. Still penalties to go as well, so do keep tuned. Don't forget, ladies and gents, we'll be back tonight at 9:30 as well with the late night agenda, and we'll be joined by Mark Goldbridge tomorrow for a chat as well at 9 PM, so I hope you can join us for that. Make sure you've got notifications turned on as well. I know they don't always work. It's a massive problem on YouTube, but just try it, turn them on, let people know about the channel. It's been great to have you with us. Right, what do we reckon is going to happen in penalties, ladies and gents? What's the plan here? Just looking at the Reds goal again. Good ball back across from Van Dijk. Matip nods it down. Calm as you like. Will Sterling miss his penalty? I don't know. It's very interesting. I'm very excited to watch the penalties just because, I don't know, it feels like a pre-season penalty shootout, doesn't it? Again, looking at the Manchester City goal, those who said it was offside, it clearly wasn't. De Bruyne made a good late run. He was never offside. Nods the ball back across and City score. I think, as I said earlier on, City had shaded the first half for me. I thought they were the better team. They looked sharper. It's no doubt Liverpool were by far the better team in the second half as well. If you're going to try and write Bates and Shania, you fucking retard, you fucking mong, you fucking clown, you fucking prick. If you're going to try and come on and fucking slag me off, at least learn how to spell, you dumb fuck. Honestly, I am nice and polite and jovial towards everybody, but if you come on trying to troll, you're going to get bitch slapped. It's as simple as that. I don't ever have a go at people till they come in and have a go. But calling me Bateson, you're so fucking funny. Did you think of that all on your own? You're only the 507th person today to call me. I don't even know Bateson. I know he's some FIFA fucking fat fuck like myself that plays computer games or something. I don't know who he is, but calling me Bateson, did you think of that all on your own? Honestly, you must be so proud. Just imagine when you manage to learn to spell. Woo! World is your oyster, Shania, once you learn to spell. Downswinger reckon City win 5-4 on penalties. LFC 8092 wants to know, does anybody care if we lose on penalties? Don't tell me to chill out, Excalibur, mate. It's my channel. I'll do what the fuck I want. And if you don't like it, you can suck on these. You know what's coming next. Chill out, fam. Alright, blood, fam, dinosaur blood. Does this look like fucking AFTV to you, pal? Do you hear any blood and fams on here? Alright, fam, chill down. Fuck you, mate. Go fuck yourself. Time for you to go as well, fam. Eh? Right, penalties. Here we go. Claudio Bravo. First penalty to the Reds. Cakir to step up. 1,400 people watching. Don't forget to subscribe, ladies and gents. Right, here we go. Cakir stepping up. Claudio Bravo's playing mind games already, taking his time. I don't know what he's doing there, if he's trying to fucking scream into his towel or what he's doing. But yeah, there's definitely some mind games going on. Cakir's 2 corners have been dog shit, so let's hope his penalty can be a little bit better. Right, Cakir, first penalty for the Reds. Steps up. Scores 1-0 to Liverpool. Well done, Sheridan Cakir. Never skips a leg day and it shows. 1-0 to Liverpool. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Nice, calm, composed penalty. Well done, young man. Basin is a nonce like you. That's it, mate. I'm a nonce. I'm a big nonce. Love the noncery, me. I'm not just a nonce. I'm the king of nonces, Evan. So if you're going to call me a nonce, at least call me your royal nonceness or something, you know, at least fitting of somebody of my noncery stature, sir. Right, Gundogan now. First penalty for Manchester City. Good penalty by Gundogan. 1-1. No mistake. Sends Alisson the wrong way. I do look, you're right, Kieran. I absolutely look more like Matt Lucas than Bateson. And I know you said you're joking and I appreciate your humour, but you're right. I don't look much like Bateson, really. I've seen the dude. He's bald and overweight. He's fatter than me. I'm definitely calling that one. Not slagging off Bateson, don't know the guy, but I don't really look like him. He wishes he had these beautiful eyelashes. Look at them. He wishes. He fucking wishes he had them. Right, anyway. 1-1. Genie Wijnaldum. He looks nervous. He looks nervous, Genie. He's missed. I thought you could see it in him. Bravo saves it. You could see it in Genie. He was shitting himself before he took that penalty. It was a fucking awful penalty. Awful. Look at the run up, is shy. Oh, that's dog shit. That is dog shit. What was it? The state of it from Wijnaldum, honestly. No conviction whatsoever. Bernardo Silva now goes and fucking sends Alisson the wrong way to put City 2-1 up. That was a dog shit. If you don't want to take it, Wijnaldum, if you're shit in the bed, mate, don't take one. It was fucking awful. Silva then calmly strokes the ball past Alisson, puts him the wrong way. Good penalty from him. 2-1 to City. Honestly, that was terrible from Wijnaldum. You could see by the look on his face he didn't want to be there before he even took the penalty. Lallana steps up now for the Reds. How can he incorporate a Cruyff turn into his penalty, I hear you ask? I don't know, but we'll wait and see. Lallana. He steps up. Scores. Not great, but scores. Goes to Claudio Bravo's bottom right hand corner. Kind of scuffs the ground as well. Oh, keeper was maybe 4 or 5 inches away from getting a hand on that. But Lallana scored nonetheless. 2-2. City have a penalty in hand. Young Foden steps up now to take Manchester City's third penalty. Foden. Good goal by him. Alisson's got nowhere near a single one of these penalties. He's gone the wrong way on every single fucking penalty so far. Good penalty there from Foden, gave the keeper the eyes. Every Manchester City penalty has basically been fucking identical, by the way. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain now stepping up for Liverpool's 4th penalty. Kloppo's smiling on the sidelines. I'm not smiling, Kloppo. I'm not smiling one bit here, pal. Chamberlain steps up for the Reds. Go on, Chambo. Beautiful penalty from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Beautiful penalty. Right, it's 3-3, but City have a penalty in hand. What a penalty from Chambo. Beautiful. That's how you take a spot kick. Why am I silent? Because nothing's fucking happening, mate. I can't. What do you talk you through somebody walking up to take a penalty? Walk, 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 walk. Pick up ball. Place ball on ground. Walk backwards. Zinchenko now for Manchester City's next penalty. Come on, Alisson, for fuck's sake, man. Come on. Zinchenko. He's had a very good game, the young man. Oh, Ali gets a hand on it but can't keep it out. Fucking should have saved that, Becker. Fuck. Should have saved it. Oh, you're fuck off, Alisson. Come on. It was a dog shit penalty. He gets 2 hands on it and still manages to fucking let it go between them. That was awful. It was a shit penalty. I like Zinchenko as a footballer, by the way. I'm not trying to belittle him at all. It wasn't a great penalty. Alisson should have saved it. Mo Salah now with the last penalty for the Reds. He either scores or it's over. And even if he does score, City still have one in hand. Salah now with a weird run up for the penalty. Scores. At least he's made City take the last penalty here. So 4 out of 5 for the Reds. 4 out of 4 so far for Manchester City. Last penalty to come up. City score it, they win. Decent penalty that from Mo. Into the corner, keeping not much chance. Imagine supporting United and wanting City to win, Zach. Imagine being that petty, you sad little fucker. Like, City score this, they win. 1,700 people watching. If I could ask you guys to do me one favour and hit that subscribe button before you head off. Right, last penalty. Gabriel Jesus scores. Manchester City win the Community Shield. Scored all 5 of their penalties. If you score all 5 of your penalties in the penalty shootout, you deserve to win it. Gini Wijnaldum, the penalty missed for Liverpool. Never looked like he was going to score when he stepped up to take it. Looked like he was shitting himself. Congratulations to Manchester City on winning the penalty shootout and the Community Shield. It's going to be another interesting season ahead between 2 very good clubs going head to head. It was a penalty shootout. It was a lottery. It was an entertaining game of football. Congratulations to them. I'm not going to belittle their achievement. They won on penalties. Congratulations to them. It was a good game. It just bodes well for the season ahead, doesn't it? It looks like we're in for a very, very good season again from 2 excellent sides. What can you do? We lost 5 penalties to 4. Yeah, it was a good, entertaining game of football. Nice way to spend the Sunday afternoon. Whatever you think, I'll let you guys decide what you think. If you think it's a blow strike for City, fair enough. I was impressed with Liverpool in the second half. Yeah, well done. Well done to everyone that travelled down to the game as well. Most importantly today, money was raised for charity, which is always a good thing. So look, I'll talk to Manchester City fans, I'm sure, as the season goes on. Congratulations to you today on winning the Community Shield. I'm looking forward to a good season as well from the Reds. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure chatting with you fine people today. I'm going to head off. I'll be back at 9:30 tonight with the Late Night Agenda. If you've enjoyed the stream, please do me one massive favour and hit that subscribe button before you head off. We're trying to hit 20k and every one of your subscriptions helps us out. Thank you so much for today. If I've offended anybody, I sort of apologise, but you probably deserved it. But either way, lots of love to you, ladies and gents. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care of your families. Tell your loved ones that you love them. And up the motherfucking Reds. Love to you all.